they join.
And hello and welcome everybody to the RC Weekly number 7. Don't forget we have a Matcherino page and it's RC Weekly 07 to donate there. But now we got that out of the way. I'm Gavastrian. I'm joined here by the one, the only, the riser of bread. It is Yeast. Welcome.
I could tell you were going to say that joke, man. Hello, how you doing?
Hi. Yeah, I am predictable, but that doesn't make it less fun. So how are you and what have you come and brought for us here?
I'm hoping to be able to bring some enjoyable casting to put alongside the good gameplay that we're hoping to bring along in this tournament. But, just want to have fun, while I'm here.
Good, perfect. I mean, we're all here to have fun, of course, and yeah, we have behind the buttons everywhere. You can, of course, see that in the chat. There is Cherry Sir is in the back there. If you type, I believe exclamation casters or something like that. I'm not sure what the command is. You will see who is on the desk and behind the desk and fixing all the things for us. But yes, we have our first teams. It's I Got the Part versus Pogo, and two very interesting teams. Anything like if I ask you the question, which team do you think deserves to move on to the next round? Which one is it?
Well, looking at the seeding, I'm probably have to go with I Got the Part, but this could go either way, to be fair, depending on how they play on the day, of course. But looking at the seeding, I'd probably go with I Got the Part here.
Yes, I Got the Part's definitely a very strong team with Astrid, Virus, and Max on that team looking very good. And Pogo, on the other hand, they're no slouches, of course. They have, I believe, not Yeast, that's you. They have Easy,
What?
they have Jay-Z and Kenzo. I mean, you're here to have fun with me here. We are the other team on the field, the extra.
The goats.
Yes, we are goats. We make noise and eat grass. Perfect.
Ugh.
Oh, I see the teams are getting on the field. So let's get down to business and defeat those Huns. Start taking off this cast and Yeats, please take it away and enjoy.
Yeah, I got the part in the blue and Pogo in the orange, and Pogo getting the better of the kickoff here as you see Ease playing it over towards the side now. And a miss from Max, I think it was there, and Astrid playing it towards the side and cleared away by Jay-Z, who puts the ball into the middle, but cleared away to the corner by Virus now, who's gonna look to go off the ceiling. He's managed to get it past Kenzo, and he's going again here, playing it towards the backboard, but straight into the path of Jay-Z now. He's gonna look to follow this again, and Max able to read it, but straight into the path of Ease, who plays it off the sidewall, and a small double commit there from Pogo there, but Astrid clearing it a long way now, onto the backboard, but cleared away. Max playing it past one onto the backboard now, but cleared away by Ease into the corner there.
Yeah, as you can see, these first minute, like the first minute is always a bit jittery. Both teams looking for it, and good chance, but Ease plays it away.
Yeah, we see Kenzo now just trying to play it away from their defense now as it's passed into the middle to Ease, who gets an early lead here for Pogo.
Yeah, and that is the thing with I Got the Part. They like to play aggressive, they like to move forward, and it can just be that one step too far forward. Their third man not ready for the pass in midfield to be able to block that passing lane, and we get a good first goal here for Pogo.
Yeah, away we go again now. Pogo getting a better of the kickoff, but straight into the path of Max, who plays it a long way, but Kenzo getting a clear, and Jay-Z clearing it away now, bumping two players out of the way, I think it was there. Max playing it towards the corner, cleared away by Ease. Astros sending it a long way, and it's going to be a free hit off the backboard here. He reads the drop, gets it into the middle, but Virus not able to follow it up. Astrid, no boost here, going to try to do what he can. He leaves it for Virus there, and Ease plays it away now. Max tries to pass it back, but Jay-Z getting in the way there, and he's managed to get it past Max there, and Virus having to recover quickly to be able to clear this away.
Yeah, and I see I Got the Part wants to play with a bit more possession, but their hits are just a little bit too strong at the moment, and they're throwing the ball too far forward, right into the hands of Pogo. Although Astrid a good 1v1 chance here, gets the demo, but not a shot on it.
Yeah, the demo's starting to come out from I Got the Part here, and it's slowly starting to break down this Pogo defense as you see Astrid getting a good clear off the backboard, and Max going to play it onto the other backboard. He might try to follow this himself, but Virus also committed there and left Astrid with all the work to do, but He's managed to buy his team time to get boost and recover as Virus tried to play it past Ease, I think it was, but not able to do it. Max passes it into the middle, taken out of the field for his efforts there. Astrid playing it on the sidewall. He's going to beat Ease to this ball, and the ball's going to go just past the goal there. And Jay-Z going to take this himself, but beat into the ball by Virus and cleared away by Ease, I think that was there. Astrid playing it towards Max on the sidewall there. He might try to follow this himself, but he leaves it for Kenzo in the corner. He's going to go for an air dribble here. He's going to try and carry it all the way, but Astrid getting in the way there. Virus trying to go for a dribble, gets it past Jay-Z, but cleared away by Eads there.
Yeah, and once again from the corner, Astrid tries to take control, and that's the name of the game here. They need that control because they don't want to give that ball away too much. They're looking for their chances. They're looking for demos to create that extra bit of space so they can use that to find the goals. But it hasn't been effective until now because the defense for Pogo is just looking very strong. Their rotations are safe. They are ahead, so they're just taking their time and making sure they don't give up any good chances.
Yeah, for sure now, as we see Max getting it cleared into the sidewall, but Jay-Z putting it straight back into the middle, and he's now going to try to take his time to get second touch here, which he does. It's on the backboard, but cleared away by Max. Jay-Z puts it onto the sidewall again. He's going to follow this himself, but bumped out of the play, and now it's an easy clear for I Got the Path. But Jay-Z again putting this straight back on the backboard, the unrelenting aggression from Pogo here, sorry.
Yeah, and that's also because I got the part now with a good counter attack, gets saved, and Max gets demoed, of course. But it's I got the part wants to look for an attack, wants to look for those passing plays, but they're not in position yet. They're very afraid with their third man. With that first mistake happening, they're not committing their first and second man to the ball and to a passing lane or a passing chance. So they're not looking for strong attacks just yet, and they need to get back into their comfort zone to make sure that those passing lanes are there and usable for some good chances.
I Got the Part now starting to run out of time, only 40 seconds left, and still to find that one goal they need to bring this game back now. Astrid gonna try to play this past Jay-Z, and it's an own goal from Virus.
Yeah, Fire is not able to get out of the way of his own ball, and Astrid here, wanting to take control, takes the risky touch. You never, like, this is a PSA to everyone. You don't want to hit that ball towards middle if you are not between goal and ball, because it can roll in such a dangerous position so quickly with that 50-50. And just small mistakes, but first game jitters could easily be it, and it's a best of 3, so these first games matter a lot.
Do or die now for I Got the Part is Virus trying to pass it to Astrid, but Astrid just wasn't there. Virus putting it into the middle, but cleared away by Ease, but it's not a strong clearance, and Astrid able to get a shot, but it's cleared away now, and 10 seconds left. This game looks like it's going to be over as Max misses the ball with Ease, going to put this into the middle, but double teamed there and not able to get anything out of it, and game 1 is going to go to Pogo here.
I think Mike Astor's curse is just striking again. Every time I get to watch I Got the Part, I have such high hopes for them because they are a very strong team that's already been lasting for very long, but they always seem to fall short. In this first game, they need to make sure that their defense is there. And yeah, the bumps and demos they were looking for were good, but they need one more step. They need to get a passing play done. They need to keep control of the ball. And there's not just boom it towards Pogo, who then says thank you, looks for a counter attack or another play on the ball.
Yeah, for sure. We saw Pogo with 7 shots compared to I Got the Parts 2 and no, I Got the Parts 4, sorry, and 3 of them were saved. So I Got the Part really not getting the aggression that they want at the start of this game here.
Yeah, definitely. Those shots tell most of the story there then, because they just need to have more chances. They need to start creating more chances because their chances right now aren't strong enough, but they aren't even that much there. You haven't seen them on the Pogo side of the field too much. Every once in a while they get a good chance. They might get a pass in, but there's always someone to block it, so it doesn't end up feeling like a very good attack. While Pogo just keeps midfield pressure perfectly and just keeps pushing I Got the Part back. And then once you start applying that pressure, it's moments until a team starts to break. And Pogo just needs to keep that pressure up to win this one. And I Got the Part needs to find a way out of defense, needs to look for smaller passes, needs to look for maybe demos in defense. Just go a bit crazy, get those attackers away from the ball so you can get the ball away from your goal.
Sure, I'd like to remind you that this series as well is only best of 3, so if I Got the Part lose this, they are going home now. So we see Virus missing the ball. Now might be an early goal here, but Max able to save it, and Astrid playing it over to Max again, who's going to try to play it into the middle, but he's beaten to the ball by Kenzo now. Astrid playing it towards the backboard, and Ease getting a good clear straight into the path of Jay-Z there. And Virus getting a dunk, but not much else out of it as Kenzo plays it into the top corner of the field, and Max able to get a good dunk there to apply some more pressure here as we see the aggression starting to build up from I Got the Part now. Virus going for a shot, but saved by Ease there, and now a booming wall pinch. Not able to go in though.
Yeah, and as you can see, now they are starting to build up that pressure. They know this is do or die, so they are working on it, and they have individuals with very efficient touches. It's just their team chemistry seems better this game. They just now need to keep this up and make sure they get that first goal and get on the board.
For sure, we're starting to see some passing plays come out here, and it's Astrid going for a good angle there, but not able to make it, just coming off the crossbar. Jay-Z now starting to get a counter-attack play here, plays the ball into the middle, but cleared away by Astrid. Ease plays it across the field, but straight into the path of Virus, who drops it down to Max, who plays it towards the corner, but Jay-Z is there and waiting. He's going to get a second hit here. He's managed to get it past two defenders, and Virus scrambling to be able to get the save there now. Kenzo playing it across field, and he's managed to get a shot, but Virus clearing it away now. And
that was a nutty chance though for Kenzo, being able to dribble it in front of your opponent's net like that. That should have gone in. So it still looks like I Got the Part is in danger, but that's a good finish there from Virus, finally outplaying all the defenders and getting their shot chance.
Yeah, only took a game and a half to be able to get their first goal, but they have got that first goal which they wanted. Now they should be able to roll on this momentum to be able to try and bring this second game home.
Yeah, very well played there. Just the ability to keep up that pressure and taking out a defender with every single shot on net, that's what gave him that goal. And this one almost looks like it in again, and Astrid cleans it up by the end of it. Very well done.
Yeah, we saw two players on Pogo going for the same boost there, and then Jay-Z, the only man in net, getting bumped out of the way, leaving Astrid with an open net to play the shot into there, and a 2-goal lead with 3 minutes left now.
Yeah, and this was looking good. I mean, it's not down and out yet. There's still enough time to do something, but they need to start looking for that.
Cool.
Pogo with Jazzy looking for it, bounces it up off the back wall. Nobody there to defend it, but Max stays in the air. That was a very close attack. The finish is there.
Yeah, good shot from Ease here, just reading where the two defenders in net are going to go there and just flicking it out of their range there, as we see Astrid not able to get there in time, and it's only a 1-goal game now.
Yeah, a bit of a double commit for the Virus team there as well, all of them going for it. You saw Max wanting to 50-50 it away from his goal, but the touch was detrimental, and quick counter-attack off the kickoff.
Yeah, the defense starting to crumble here as we see Max with a booming pass straight into the path of Astrid. He's just able to bang the ball into the net there and re-establish the 2-goal lead that they had.
They're just deciding, okay, no more defense, no more keeper. We're just gonna all run down the field and get those goals in.
And it seems like it's starting to work as all the goals are starting to flow in now. All 5 goals, I think, within the first minute here as we see another kickoff goal. Kenzo, I don't think he got the flip here, but he was able to leave it for Jazzy, and it's an easy open net there to be able to play it into the bottom corner.
So now it becomes a question who's going to win the next kickoff, and which team is going to decide to not try to win the kickoff. Play a defensive kickoff, get control of the ball, and play it from there instead of always trying to win it and always trying to look for advantages. Just make sure you don't get at a disadvantage and can start playing from there. And I would suggest I Got the Part needs to do this because they are ahead. They need that cushion. They need to play for time now because it's their game to lose if they give up any more goals.
As we see Virus now playing it into the corner, but Jay-Z went for the ball but was dunked by Virus there, and now Kenzo getting a good pinch off the sidewall there, but Max waiting for the ball to come towards him, but he's had an awkward 50 there, and it's kept the pressure alive for Pogo here as we see Astrid now trying to get a double jump to get it over Jay-Z, but the clearance was put straight into Max, who's managed to play it into the corner, but Kenzo clearing it away now, but he's managed to get the dunk on Virus as well now, and Astrid just missing the ball there, and Max able to clear it away with the last man back, I think he was there, as we see him trying to go for a fake play on Jay-Z, but he's not able to get any of it, and Virus intercepting that infield pass now. Max getting a good hit there and straight into the path of Virus, who's just going to try to follow this again, but he's dunked by Jay-Z, and Max playing the ball into Astrid, who goes for a shot but cleared away by Kenzo.
Yeah, and I love the shift in momentum that we are seeing. I got the part instead of being that team that was behind, they're now taking control. They're now looking for slow plays and now looking to play smart. And on the other side, we see Pogo really starting to panic a little bit, trying to create chaos. And it is I got the part that's getting away with playing through that chaos and finding the relief in the waves there to be able to play against a team like this. So it looking good for I got the part this game.
Yeah, for sure now, as we see Max just missing the ball, and as you say it, it's a tie game now, as we see Kenzo just playing off the misplay from Max here.
The moment you say it, something had to break, something had to happen. Max, unfortunate moment that he misses the ball there. Net shouldn't be open anyway. That shouldn't be the case. Things happen. It's a sad one. But on the other hand, we have a tie game. We could go to overtime, and it's now all to play for. Can Pogo finish this one, or is I got the part staying alive to fight another game?
Astrid gets it past Kenzo, I think, because Max plays it into the middle, but he's able to play it away now. He's going to look to bowl it again, but no boost, and he's managed to get the hit, sorry, and Astrid getting a save. He's going to play this into the corner, try to follow it again, but Kenzo gets in the way. Max clears it away now, but he forces a double commit out of the Pogo squad here, and Jersey, I think it was, able to play it onto the side, which buys his team some time and managed to get an amazing clear off the ceiling here. He's trying to go for a dunk off Astrid as well, but he's playing it away off of the booming ball into his own box there. Virus with a good pass into middle to Max, who gets an awkward hit there, not able to get much out of it, and ease, but clearing it into middle. 10 seconds now, do or die for either team here as they want to bring this game to home.
Yeah, and you just see that I got the part wants to slow down the play a little bit because every time they see someone challenging from Pogo, they just slow down the ball, try to get it past it that way because there's just this over-eager chaos that we're playing here with Pogo.
Ooh.
Chances are looking good, but still at 0 seconds, this one's probably going to drop down unless Jesse can finish it.
Yeah, respecting rule 2 here is the ball finally going to hit the score for overtime here, and this could go either way at the moment as we see Max getting the benefit of the kickoff and Astrid getting it over Kenzo. He goes for a flip and he's got it.
Oh man, Astrid this entire game already has looked immaculate with the extra touches, knowing the right position and efficiency with the ball. Every time Astrid gets a touch, it outplays one opponent, maybe even more. And here just puts the team on his back to be able to finish this one. Just beautiful play and well done for them. But it's now 1-1 in the series, and it could go either way. We were tentatively looking at I got the part to take this one, but has your opinion changed? Who looks ready to get through this best of three?
Yeah, Astrid really starting to wake up now as we see him getting 3 of the 4 goals for I Got the Part here, and he involved in all 4 goals there. He was really the catalyst to I Got the Part bringing home this game here.
Yeah, but who would you give it to now that you've seen both teams play, both teams win one? Who's going to take it in this like ultimate game?
I'm going to be honest with you, I can't tell. That second game was too close to call there, as I think I've had some connection issues here. As we're just going to see if I can sort that out quick.
That is totally okay. I mean, party destruction, ignore that. That's fine. That happens. That's all psionics. That's not us. The thing here with I got the part against Pogo, individually, I got the part looks very strong. They are doing very well. They know what they need to do based on passing plays. They are looking for different kinds of setups. They either go for incredible solo plays or good passing plays. Like either one of them works. So they have a bag to pick from, and it's just like which one is Pogo going to be expecting more now, and then picking the other one. So it really becomes that like rock paper scissors kind of gameplay for Pogo. They now need to make the right decisions and not fall behind early because we saw Pogo fight back very well when they were far behind in game 2, and they almost were able to bring it back to a tie game, and then they brought it back to a tie game and almost even won it. So it's for them to now look at a better way to finish this game, like to find a way back in it and not fall behind. And it's all up to their choices and how they're going to defend this I got the part offense.
Yeah, for sure now, but I Got the Part really starting to get the momentum going as we saw them getting the good passing plays, the good solo plays, as we saw Astrid with the overtime flip reset there. And you got to wonder how Pogo are going to be able to counter that, you know, if they're going to be able to intercept the passing plays or just try and read what Nutty thinks Astrid is going to do in this next game, you know?
Yeah, and that's one of those things like if you have a star player or a player that has the potential to pop off like that, the defense just it just gets so much harder as the defense because you don't know what is going to happen. You don't know if they're going for incredible solo plays, and a lot of pressure gets put on the enemy team when you have one of those players that is popping off. And Astrid is that for I got the part, but he does need to keep up this momentum and this kind of play to be that deciding factor.
Yeah, for sure now, as we've got game 3 underway here, Virus going to take it off the side wall. He's managed to get a good 50 past Kenzo there, and Max just missing the ball there, and Virus pluming it into the middle, and all 3 players from I Got the Part are up here, and it's an easy open net here for the Pogo side here.
Yeah, easy actually scoring that one with the ease that we said. It's again that defensive breakdown. We saw this in game 1 from I Got the Part as well. One of those big defensive mistakes. It was still coming off of the like kickoff grace period, so I'm not going to say that their rotation is shot for now, but this does put them in a more defensive mindset. And for I Got the Part, that doesn't look like the way they can win this game. So they really need to start fighting back. They need to not get down on their luck and just keep believing that they can come back, because that's when they play their most dangerous game.
Sure now, as we see Virus getting a good delay flick pinch off the ground there, I think, and Kenzo getting it past 2, and Astrid left all alone in defense, and the ball's been touched just past him now, and he's managed to play it onto the backboard, and the shot from Ease just off the crossbar, and Jersey was a second shot that's saved by Max now. Pressure really starting to build up for Pogo now, as we see Astrid clearing it away into the path of Ease. Manages to get it past 1, and he beats Virus to the ball, and it's gone a long way here. He's looking to follow this himself now. Max plays it off to the side wall. Virus leaves it for Max to follow up again.
What's that, Max? That's not the kind of touches I would want to see. I was talking about you and your team playing so efficiently, and this is not it. Now, on the other side, we see Pogo. Every time one of their players touches the ball, it outplays 1, maybe even 2, sometimes all 3 players, and they have to rush back to defense. And that's the kind of efficiency you want to see. That's the kind of control you want to see with a team like this. And I Got the Part is struggling right now to find that goal to put them back and tie it up.
Virus dropping it down to Max. Max is going to look to get the flick play over 2 defenders, and he's managed to do it. And as you say it, it's like they're almost listening to you here, as they've managed to be able to recover brilliant here to make it a tie game.
And I love it. I criticized Max for not being efficient, and he's just like, okay, fine, hold my beer. Let me just show you what you do. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. No defender can get close to that ball. He just outplays them all and gets the goal that his team desperately needs.
Yeah, clutch save from Kenzo there off the booming shot from Astrid, and an awkward clear there, but they managed to get a second touch. Now Jazzy taken out the play after he tried to take this off the sidewall. Kenzo playing it into the ceiling. Might try to follow this again, but beaten to the ball by Astrid. He's playing it into the corner. He's going to try to get a second hit there, but not able to read the bounce. Max with a good hit into the middle, but Kenzo able to play it away to his corner. And Jay-Z playing it away, but Max with a demo on the keeper, and Kenzo recovering brilliantly to be able to make the save there, and Jersey coming off his own ceiling, not able to get the save. And Max, he's starting to pop off now.
Yeah, Max not wanting to be put in the shadow of someone like Astrid, and just shows us what kind of things he can do with the ball. You see a defender in his face, the hand is there, he wants to block, he wants to stop it, but Max reads the play perfectly, gets it to bank in from the post, and that is the kind of individual nuttiness that I Got the Part can show up on, and if they do, they become such a dangerous team.
Yeah, but the aggression straight back on now for Pogo, as we see Jay-Z beating one of the defenders to the ball there, and he's getting a demo on Astrid now and playing it into the middle. He might try to follow this up himself, and he does, and he's managed to beat, I think it was Max with the misplay there, and we got a tie game again.
Yeah, and I Got the Part is not forcing Pogo to go to the bottom of the barrel. Like, you see mistakes happening, and just a good capitalization for Pogo. They are playing more solid. Their rotation is just that little bit more secure, and I Got the Part is paying for it. Just the hubris, but Astrid is now trying to get on the board with some fancy tricks as well.
Yeah, Astrid doing whatever he can to try and bait out that goalkeeper there, but not having any of it in net as he's managed to clear it away now. Virus dribbling the ball all the way. He's managed to get a good flick past one, but he's playing it all the way back, and Max passing it into the middle to Astrid, who's got a shot, but it's just wide here. Jersey playing it away now, but straight into the path of Virus. He's going to try to go for the double tap, and he's just played it in the wrong position there to be able to get a shot. But the follow-up from Astrid, and it's once again a lead for I Got the Part.
Yeah, and what a way to play it. Jazzy tries to play it away because nobody on the team for Pogo could get a good touch. And there might have been a save there, but the bump was good. Just coming out of the goal, hitting away that defender, making sure that there's nobody able to touch that ball. And that's the kind of that's the difference between these two teams. I Got the Part makes mistakes, but they do force mistakes on their opponent and are able to score as much. So it's not a very defensively strong game. It's mostly both teams having a very insane offense that is working out and giving us so many good goals and good things to watch.
Jersey making a good save off the shot from Virus there, and Ease playing it into Kenzo, but Kenzo just too high to be able to hit that ball, but Ease able to bail him out, now gets it past one, but Virus sends it high in Astrid. Passing it down to the two players there, but both of them were rotating back, and Jersey able to play it away off inch play with Max. And straight into the path of Ease, who gets a hit into the corner. He tried to follow it up, but not able to read it now. Virus missing the hit off the sidewall there, and 1 minute left, and Pogo really needing to get this goal.
Oh, you saw the wait there. That's the thing I love. Astrid knows, hey, I have time. I'm going to wait. When is one of my teammates going to move up there? When can I pass this ball? Guys, I'm not giving this ball away to the opponents again. And that's the kind of intelligence I wanted to see. That's what was missing in that game one that they lost, that they are now showing more of. And it's all onto Pogo. They need to get the goals. Maybe the demos can get them that room to get that goal on the board.
Yeah, the shot's just not being on target here for Pogo now as they're starting to run out of time. Jay-Z not able to reach the ball from East there. He's playing it into the middle, and he's managed to get a fake off of one of the defenders there, but cleared away a long way now. Jay-Z, the only man left back, but able to clear it away, and a bump from one of the players there. And I Got the Part just going to try to buy time now as we got Astrid making a good save, and this ball's going to hit the floor, I think, as Kenzo going to try to keep it up, but beating to the ball, and I Got the Part take this series.
Yeah, I Got the Part fights through it. Tentatively, we said, yeah, they will take it. And by the end of it, they did. But they have a rude awakening call. Round two, you think some of the higher tier, higher seeded teams, they'll think like, okay, round 1 and 2, we can get through it. But this is already for them starting to become a very sweaty road to get to that finals. And Bogo showed us a lot of good plays, a lot of good chances. They were a very solid rotating team. They needed a little bit more individual play to really get past all this, and they have that to work on. But it looked like these two teams were very, very well matched.
Yeah, for sure. Now we saw Pogo really playing a lot better than both of us were expecting. Really, as we expected, I Got the Part to take this convincingly, but Pogo, they shouldn't be down about this loss as they played really well, although it was a close series, so it might affect them in a bit there, but they did play good.
Yeah, and as we are looking at the next part of our journey, we are waiting for the results between Vex Esports. Big shout out to them and to our secondary Russian stream. Um, Against May We Meet Again. That's Camsey, Mercy, and Mug. So that's a big team. The winner between those two, we will be casting against Booty Bouncers, and we will be with you. We will be right back. So do not touch that browser. Remember, go to Matcherino in the break, hand in that 50 cent from Matcherino to the prize pool. It won't cost you anything. The code is RCWeekly07. I've been Rick or Gavastrian, and this has been Yeast. Sometimes you just make mistakes. That's fine. This has been Yeast on the control. We had Thierry. We will be right back. So yeah, see you in a little bit. Hello and welcome back, everybody. We are once again the RC Weekly. I am still Gavastrian, still joined by Yeast, and well, sometimes things just don't go the way you want them to. But we are back. We're gonna have some fun. I heard that you know one of these teams at least a little bit. So, what can you tell me about? I believe it was at least Hoodied.
Yeah, Hoodie, he's pretty popular on Twitter. You know, he's posting quite a lot of his clips. He's taken part in a lot of different weekly tournaments with various ranges of success. But you know, he's pretty popular within the community. So just hope if he can pop off for some more Twitter clips. You know.
Yeah, get us on those Twitter. Just use the clips from the Twitch, and I mean, if you can put our names in there, then as well, that would be very nice. You
Yeah.
never know. But yeah, may we meet again against Booty Bouncers, because may we meet again was the team that got through it, and these are quite stacked teams from what I can see here. Because may we meet again is Kamzi, Mercy, and Mug, and that's pretty big. On the other side, we have Sketch, Hoodied, and Rizzle, and we are already taking it away. So give us some more yeast.
You never want too much yeast, as we see Rizzle playing it towards his own corner here. He's gonna try to clear it away off Kanzi, I think it is there. Is Hoodie getting a good clear here. He's gonna try to go again. Just beaten by Mug there, and Mercy taken out of the field there, and Sketch getting it over the top of Mug, and Hoodie gonna try to play this into the corner, but beaten to the ball by Mercy. Mug getting a good touch there, but straight into the path of Rizzle, who misses the ball, and Mug trying to go for an air dribble here, trying to go for that dreaded air bump, but just missing there. Sketch now leaving it for Rizzle. He's going to take his time here, but taken out the play by Kamzi, who also takes out Hoodie here. The aggression really starting to pick up for May We Meet Again.
And all of the players got demoed in those 10 seconds. They kept the ball out of the net, which is quite the miracle if all of you get demoed, but you get some boost. That in and out save is not going to save you, and Mug scores this one. Kamzi with a beautiful dribble to give it away.
Yeah, as you say, they managed to keep it out of the net. They put it straight in the net. Masterclass striking again. It's a good shot there from Mug. Playing it into the bottom corner, out of reach of the defender there. An early lead for May We Meet Again.
Yeah, and we want to give a little to big shout out to Void for hosting us. He did the B stream. Welcome everybody who came in through here. Gavastrian and Yeast are now on the waves for you, and we are here with another beautiful game.
Yeah, ball put into the middle there, and two people missed there, and Hoodie able to play it towards the sidewall. He's going to take the scan now. He's going to try to play it onto the backboard. He's managed to get a musty, but no one in the middle to be able to intercept there. Rizzle passing it over to Sketch. He's going to try to follow this again, but Mercy beats into the ball, and he's managed to get a second hit here. Mug beats Rizzle to the ball, plays it towards the corner. He's going to try to get this again. Gets a good 50 with Hoodie, but Rizzle able to play it away. Hoodie now going to play this to the sidewall. He's going to leave it for Mercy to clear it away though, and ball put straight back into the path of Hoodie on the sidewall there, who's got a pass into the middle, and Mug just making the save there.
Yeah, and both teams play a very, very aggressive game. It comes out to Kamzi getting another goal, but we see demo after demo on the field.
Yeah, for sure. The aggression really starting to pick up as May We Meet Again squad here. It's really starting to pay off. They've managed to get 2 goals out of this aggressive start here.
I think that's one of those extra tricks is when you're driving somewhere, you see an opponent, you're already close to supersonic, just nudge your car in their direction, blow them up, throw off your opponent's entire rotation. As we saw, all 3 getting demoed for the first goal, and that just helped them just throw off that rotation enough to make sure that they couldn't do anything against the shot.
Sketch playing it to the sidewall, but cleared away by Mug now, who passes it down to Kamzi, and he's managed to play it towards the backboard there, but Hoodie able to get an easy clear away, and it's a good redirect there from Rizzle, I think it was, but Kamzi able to get an easy clear straight into the path of Mug, who plays it towards the backboard. Sketch able to read that easily and play it away from his goal there, but put straight back into the middle and cleared away by Rizzle. Hoodie and Mug both missed the ball there, and Rizzle playing the ball into the corner and beaten to the ball by Mercy, who managed to get a good 50 there to play it towards the middle here. He's going to take his time here, no boost and not able to do anything, but Kamzi beaten to the ball by Rizzle, who's going to look to follow this again, but Hoodie takes it off and tries to play it into the middle, but cleared away.
Yeah, and those individual plays we are seeing here from Booty Bouncers look good, but they're just one step short every time. And they are playing this quite aggressively, while on the other hand, we see May We Meet Again just playing very spread out Rocket League, just making sure they have the space to give each other that room for individual plays and make sure that there's no weird counterattack things happening. So it's two very different styles clashing, one closer up together and a bit more chaotic, while the other one's very controlled and spread apart.
Mercy playing the ball over his own goal there, a bit risky as Rizzle gets a good dunk on the defender and gets in the middle, but it's cleared away now. Mercy sends it into the corner. He's going to look to follow this again, but Hoodie getting a good touch and clearing it away, and Kamzy playing it onto the sidewall, but Rizzle getting a good dunk here, straight into the path of Sketch, who misses the ball though, but Rizzle playing it to the sidewall there, and a miss from Hoodie, then Mug able to put it towards the goal, and Mercy just beat into the ball there and it's cleared away. Kamzy plays it towards the middle, and Mercy not able to get a good hit there, and Sketch clearing it away off of the awkward shot there, and now Hoodie going to take his time here, get it over Mug, who's going to try to follow it again, but Mercy not having any of it now. A minute left, and Booty Bouncers really need to get the aggression going.
Yeah, but their aggression, they cannot get it off of the floor and into the net because they are looking at a defense that is spread out in such a way that if you want to take it slow, they will have someone challenge you. If you boom it too far away, they'll have someone to pick up the ball from you. So they're looking at a new strategy that they need to start developing. They need to start looking for shorter passes, but quick passes to make sure they can keep control of that ball and start pushing it into the blue half. Because right now, Maybe Meet Again is just saying, maybe meet again in your half only.
Sketch playing it onto the backboard, but one of the defenders able to get a good clear, and Kamzy just getting in front of Hoodie there, not allowing a shot. And this game is going to go to May We Meet Again here as we see Hoodie playing it towards the backboard and Kamzy clearing it away, and that should spell the end of game one here.
Yeah, they're keeping the ball up as the rule goes, but I'm not liking the look of Maybe Meet Again by the end of it. They were getting a little bit sloppy. Maybe it was because the game was almost over and they already knew they won, that they gave up a bit more possession, but the choking kind of play that they had just fell off a little bit at the last 30 seconds. And this could be a deliberate choice because you're like, oh, we're winning anyway, so we don't have to worry. But it's not something you want to see. You want teams to stay at the highest level possible and never show any weakness, because that is when a team like Booty Bouncers can get the confidence to strike back. And if they get that one goal, from there they can start snowballing that momentum into the next game and start looking a lot more threatening. But for now, Maybe Meet Again keeps it 0 on their board and are still looking to choke out Booty Bouncers.
Yeah, we saw May We Meet Again having a total of 8 shots compared to the Booty Bounce one shot, and that was saved easily there. And if Booty Bouncers want to have any chance of bringing this game back, they really need to start to get this offense going, and they need to get it going quickly at the start of game 2 if they want to have any chance to get the momentum rolling and start to break down that May We Meet Again side.
Yeah, and it is that midfield defense, that spread out defense we see from Mayweed again, paying off dividends because it's 8 shots to one. One chance, one opportunity was there for Booty Bouncers to get a goal, and that's it. They didn't really see the ball all that much. While on the other hand, Mayweed again just kept running circles around them, keeping control, looking for bumps and demos the entire time, just making sure that Booty Bouncers, their momentum, their attack never even get started.
Yeah, but sure. Now I was looking into game 2. This of the best of 5, I believe these are now. As
Yes.
we're just waiting for the game to get started and take it away. See Rizzle getting the benefit of the kickoff here. He's going to look to follow this again. He leaves it for Sketch, who beat into the ball by Kamzy there. Now Rizzle playing it towards the ceiling, but taken out of the play by Kamzy now. Rizzle getting a good clear here and straight into the path of Hoodie, but Kamzy able to intercept that past Sketch. Awkward in his corner here, and Kamzy playing it into the middle, and Mercy just waiting for the defense to slowly start to crack here as Sketch gets a good shot and rolling on the line. Hoodie puts it away for a 1-goal lead.
And that is such a good start for them. Sketch just taking all the control, all the time he needs to get those extra touches, making sure he's efficient with the ball, not giving it away, always keeping close enough for control. And it's working out beautifully for him. And I gotta say, that is a very good start here for Booty Bouncers. And this might be the momentum shift they need to start looking at tying up the series.
Mug trying to play it into middle, but a good dunk from Hoodied, and Kamzy able to get a good hit there now. And it's cleared away by Sketch there as Mercy plays it towards the sidewall. He's going to try to follow this again, but beat into the ball by Rizzle and sends it all the way across now. Kamzy can take his time here to control, but Hoodie putting the pressure on quickly now. Sketch trying to play it into middle, but no boost, not able to do anything there, and he's beaten for the ball by Mercy. Hoodie playing the ball towards the goal again, and Rizzle's up for this, and he's left the shot to just bounce in, but it's saved, and Sketch with a good follow-up to be able to make it a 2-goal lead now.
Yeah, and this kind of momentum shift, the thing that happens with that is if you are a team that is winning everything and looking at taking that momentum out of game 1 into game 2, the moment you start falling behind, you shift that a little bit. You see some demos coming out of maybe Meet Again, but not as many, not as much control either. So it is looking a lot better for Booty Bouncers, and they are going to start running away with this for now.
For sure now, as we see the aggression really starting to pick up as Rizzle going for an air dribble, but just off the crossbar, and Sketch not able to get the follow-up, and Mug plays it away to Mercy. He's going to try to get a shot here. He gets the delayed flick shot, and Hoodie able to clear it away, but Rizzle taking out a defense in net there. Juicy Sketch sending it a long way now, going to try to get a flick, but Hoodie just wiping him out and playing the ball into the backboard there. Mercy now taking his time, gets a pinch off the backboard into the middle, but Rizzle able to beat like almost all the players there and clear it away as we see another counter-attack. Now might be an open net, but Mug able to clear it away now. Mercy taking it onto the ceiling. He's going to take his time here. He gets it over one, and Kamzy just missing the shot there.
Oh, the control here for Hoodie. He just gets the open net once again, and this is just desperation plays from Maybe Meet Again. They just wanted a little bit too much. All of that space they were creating for themselves, all of that defensive prowess that they had, they're just throwing it away because they want to get that first goal on the board. They want to start moving back into a favorable position, and they're giving up too much for it, and it's costing them with every counterattack we see here from Booty Bouncers.
Oh! And we see Hoodie now starting to really get into his zone here as we see an amazing double tap here with the delayed flick as well.
Yeah, that's just beautiful car control, and Hoodie showing us that this might be one of those clips we could be seeing back on Twitter, because this was a good one. So hello Twitter, if you're there, good to see you again. I hope you're having fun.
Yeah, Hoodie and the Booty Bouncers are really starting to run away with this game now as we see the defense starting to break down as Hoodie trying to do an amazing solo play there, but not having any of it as the defense. And that's a good shot from Kamzy, but Sketch, no boost, able to recover in time. Hoodie gets the awkward touch, but Rizzle able to get it clear, but straight into the path of Kamzy now. Mug plays it into Mercy in the middle, but Mercy plays it straight into the corner. He follows it up, however, but Hoodie able to get an easy clear here, and Mug left going backwards here. He's in all position. Sketch tries to get a good flick, but not getting any of it there. Rizzle going to follow up after his first touch, but he missed the ball there, and now Mug getting a good hit, and Hoodie able to put it into an open net there.
Yeah, you can see We Meet Again being a bit scared of all of the extra tricks and everything, where if you want to go and fight against the kind of aggression that we're seeing here from Booty Bouncers, you want to make sure your rotations are clean and that you start challenging Booty Bouncers with every ball that they get. Make sure you have someone running at every one of these players and not give them the amount of space that Booty Bouncers have been given, because once you give these players space, they start doing some nutty things with that ball, and you just don't want that to happen. It's so detrimental for your team, and it just beats you down morally as well. A good chance, not good enough, and let's hope we can see a bit of a comeback coming in, or else this might start to become a very one-sided affair.
Yeah, it already is a one-sided affair as we see 5 goals now, and they're just trying to read everything that May We Meet Again throw at them, as we see Hoodie with an awkward hit there, but Mug not able to capitalize on the hit onto the backboard there. Hoodie gets it past Kamzy there, and is it an open net? I think it is, but Mug able to recover in time, and he's going to take this away himself now. He passes it towards Kamzy in the middle. He gets a good hit onto the backboard, but no one able to follow it up now. Rizzle with a good clear into the path of Hoodie. He's going to follow this up himself. He's going for another musty play, but not able to get it this time.
My Twitter, it's Jazer here. Let's try for another one. And they are styling on their opponent. Again, it's not something I like to see. You want to stay clinical, you want to stay respectful to your opponent and not go too far nutty, because any one of these goals can be the momentum shift that you don't want them to have for the next game. But it looks very certain that at least the series is going to be tied up between Booty Bouncers and maybe meet again.
Yeah, Hoodie playing the ball in towards Sketch there, but Mug able to clear it away straight into the path of Kamsi, who's already in the air. He might try to follow this up, but Hoodie getting a good clear straight into the path of Sketch, and Mercy just reaching that ball in time, and Rizzle playing it a long way now. 30 seconds left. This game is done and dusted now as Rizzle gets a good shot, and Sketch, I don't know if that was on target or not, but Sketch saving the shot there as Rizzle playing it into the corner. He's going to manage to bait out one, but not able to get it past the second player. Now Mug beating Sketch to the ball here, and the clock's just going to run out here as Rizzle puts it towards Sketch, who passes it back into Rizzle, but not able to get the shot away. Gav, how does the team, after being crushed 5-0 after almost dominating game one, recover after such a crushing loss?
The best thing, like, if you can do just a full mental wipe and just reset me, like, okay, we're playing another best of three apparently, because whatever, and just start playing from scratch again, and don't let this scoreline affect you, because you see with the maybe meet again playstyle that once they start getting behind, they are starting to look a lot more greedily for goals. A bit too soon, in my opinion. They might want to wait until like there's 1 minute left before they start desperation plays and just play their normal, bit more controlled style until that point. But that's it. Just go back to your controlled style, keep up the pressure, and at some point look booty bouncers to crack, and just don't give away that first goal too easily, so that booty bounce can keep this momentum rolling. If you can stop them from scoring in the first 2 minutes, maybe Meet Again can look very strong in game number 3.
I said the booty bouncers this game really needed to get their aggression up, and they really did, as you see them having 11 shots compared to the maybe meet against 2. Just completely dominating the field in all aspects there.
Yeah, we had an 8 versus 1 shots last game for maybe meet again, and now Booty Bounce saying, no, we can do better. You know what we're doing? We're doing 11-2, so we are even better than they are. So this game is just, it's a weird one. It on paper, both these teams look very strong and should be very close in terms of plays, but when one of the teams starts running away with it, it just becomes such a disgusting run away with it as well. And booty bouncers, they're a little bit more flashy, a little bit more individually played and skilled with that. But maybe meet again, just the team play they showed in game one. They need to get back to that style and stop giving booty bouncers room. Because every time you give booty bouncers the room to bounce that booty, they will, and they will twerk you in submission if they have to.
I can't believe you just said that. Looking into game 3 now, it was tied series, but Booty Bounce is really starting to run away with this now, as we see the offense really starting to pick up now. Hoodie getting the better of the kickoff now, and Rizzle going to try to play this towards backwood, but he leaves it for Sketch, who gets it past one, but Mug able to make a good save now. Mug going to look to follow this up himself. He plays it in towards the middle to Mercy, and it's not able to get anything as Hoodie gets a good clear. He follows it up, he's managed to get the flip, and he's gone for the shot, but it's just off the backboard. But Rizzle playing it into an open net there, and it's a 1-goal lead early on in this game.
Yeah, and 5 seconds before this, we saw a bit of a double commit between two of the players for maybe meet again. They were like, aha, we meet again here in midfield. And they were both waiting for the same pass. And those are the kind of mistakes I gave them praise in the first game for being so far spread out, to making sure that they utilized whatever room there was there. And now they're doing the complete opposite. They're bunching up together. They are just not looking like the same team.
For sure, this we may meet again squad really starting to collapse, really, as we see Kamsi playing the ball in towards the middle and Hoodie just completely faking it, managing to get 2 players out of the we may meet again defense here. But Mug able to recover good enough to be able to buy his team time to get boost, get back in position, but Hoodie putting the ball straight back in the middle. Mercy playing it in towards Kamsi, who picks up the boost as he goes, and that's a good shot, but saved by Rizzle there. And Mercy taking out the play after he goes for his first hit there, and Rizzle, good control, getting it over Mug, but not much else out of this.
I mean, I like the shot. I like the fact that he tried, but on the other hand, I want to see more control. Don't waste your attack, your good position on one single shot. Keep control of the ball, hit it off the backboard a few times, pass it to your teammates. Make sure you draw out those defenders, because this Booty Bounce team has shown that they're individually very skilled. Good chance here with the demo, and now Hood it almost able to finish it. It bounces off to the side, and it's getting very excited once again before in front of the We Meet Again goal.
For sure, this is no longer such a one-sided game as we saw in Game 2, as we're getting more back and forth action, as we're seeing shots on both sides of the field here, as there's some awkward touches from the We May Meet Again side there, but they're able to recover. Mug getting an awkward hit, that might just drop into his own net, and it is. It's just complete calamity there in the We May Meet Again defense there.
Yeah, and do you see one awkward thing leading to another? Those little extra passes and bounces between the two just threw off everyone. The other thing was that you saw Booty Bouncers, they're like sharks to water when they smell blood. They just congregate around the goal chance. So for Maybe Meet Again, a good chance would be play very defensively, lure the team out of their goal, and then look for quick counter-attack goals, because that's the way they might be able to get some in. They do get one. Very well played there from Mug.
Yeah, we see Mug getting a good double touch off of the play from Murphy here. As we see him just getting the ball past Rizzle there, and we've only got a 1-goal game now with 3 minutes left. It's still very recoverable for this May We Meet Again side.
Yeah, good chance here. Mercy coming in to try and get that ball in front of the net. I'm not sure where Yeast went. Maybe he's his super fancy headphone things gave up, but hello, Yeast?
Am I back?
Yes, you're back.
Okay, sorry.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Let's carry on now as we see Kamsi getting a good touch in towards Mug, I think it was, but Hoodie just intercepting it and going for a shot there, but not able to get anything out of it. Now, playing it across his own box there, a bit risky, as Sketch getting a good shot, but not getting any of it away there, as Kamsi now just trying to get it past Rizzle, but not getting any of it now. Rizzle taking his time to control it, but Mercy, no boost, not able to do anything. And we see this Booty Bouncer squad just letting May We Meet Again have these small touches, as they know it's not really going to affect them.
Yeah, it's the small touches, and it's just the lack of control there from May We Meet Again, where we saw such good control and the passing plays happening. And I keep harping on it because it's just such a night and day difference between these two teams. On the one hand, we saw them playing nutty in the first game, and now it's and on the other hand, we see Booty Bouncers just throwing out everything, throwing out all the defenders, and we do get a tie game.
If you throw out all the defenders, you need to at least keep them in defense, because we've now got a tied game here, as we see Kamsi just playing it into the open net here, and the comeback might be on. I wasn't really expecting this after the first minute of the game.
Yeah, but the adjustment there from May We Meet Again is that they are playing a little bit safer. Their rotation isn't as safe as it was in Game 1. They are risking a little bit more, but at least they're challenging balls now. They're looking to give less room to be that little bit more choke out team like they were in Game 1. And it's paying off for them, but they're not overextending. They're not risking everything to make sure they get those chances. So there's a good chance for them to get this one going. But on the other hand, Booty Bouncers, you never know when another insane flip reset or wall bounce super flip reset off the wall with a 360 no scope comes in again. So it's all to play for in a very volatile game for either team.
Yeah, for sure. Now we see the Booty Bouncer squad really starting to pick up their offense again, as they know they have to score if they want to bring this game home now, as we see awkward pinch off of Mug, I think it was, but he's able to clear it away now, and Sketch putting the ball onto the ceiling. An awkward read for Kamsi, but he's able to clear it away, but straight into the path of Rizzle. 30 seconds left now, and the Booty Bouncers with all the aggression they could want now. Kamsi getting a good clear. He's going to follow it up here though, but Hoodie getting a good clear, but it's put straight into the path of Mercy, and I think it might have been saved by one of his own teammates there.
It was Kamsi with a very interesting in and out save on the wrong goal, but that's okay. The shot would probably have been over anyway. It didn't look like it was going in perfectly. It could have bounced in, but it was very risky, and we're going into overtime, everyone.
Yeah, overtime in Game 3, I wasn't really expecting this. Whoever wins this is going to be in such a better position in the series, as they're going to move on to match point, one more game to win compared to the other team. And we see Hoodie now with the early aggression. He's managed to get it past one and play it onto the backboard. He's going to drop it off the ceiling, but Mercy able to read it now. Rizzle playing it onto the backboard. He's going to try to follow this again. He gets it onto the backboard this time now that Kamzy clears it away now. He gets the second touch past Hoodie, but he's taken out of the field for his efforts there. Sketch coming off the ceiling, and that's a good shot there. And overtime goes to the booty bouncers.
And I love what Hoodie did there. After going there, he just after demo, he's like, okay, if you spawn on the far side of the goal, what I'm going to do is bump and demo you again. You're not going to get in the best position because spawning away from the ball there would have been the best chance to save it, and he might have been on time, but Hood had said no and just denied that completely. So both defenders from Maybe again were on the ball side of the goal and were unable to get in a good shadow position. Both of them on the wall as well. So a very good double like demo into bump play is what made that goal so open there, and booty bouncers are looking very good.
After Maybe Meet Again made a good comeback after bringing it back from 2-0 down, how are they going to recover from just missing out in the overtime here?
Maybe we again just need to go back to the drawing board. Just need to relax. Make sure that they breathe, they relax a little bit. They can get the goals. They need to just make sure that they don't get scored on as much. Make sure that your rotations are a bit cleaner. Stop rotating ball side that much. If you have one person rotating ball side, fine, but don't have two or more be on the same like half of the field, on the same side of the field there, because it's not going to help you in controlling the ball and being able to create chances for yourself. And on the other hand, booty bouncers have just been immaculate in their rotation and their playing. They need to be outplayed. They need to be destroyed to get them out of that good defensive position. And maybe we again need to start looking at good rotations and then bumps and demos to get those defenders out, one or two extra passes, and then they can come back. So there's a big road and a lot of steps here for Maybe Meet Again if they want to stay in this.
May We Meet Again on their last life in this Rocket Core round 3 game here, as we see Mercy getting it past one. He's playing it onto the side where he's going to follow this again, and Rizzle just clearing it away now, and it's a 3v2 here as Rizzle got it over one, but Kamzy able to get a good clear. But Rizzle just coming out of nowhere, just getting in the way of the clearance now. Kamzy getting a good touch to the side wall. Mercy trying to go for an air dribble, completely wiped out by Sketch there. Mug playing it into the middle, and that's an awkward touch there by one of the defenders, and it's a 1-0 lead for May We Meet Again.
Wait, what happened here? Mug did all of this on his own, blocks the hit there. Wow. That is, Mug, what are you doing? What kind of cheats? Like, did you just activate some kind of plunger or something?
Mug's just mugged
is Rumble on? Yeah, my lord, what a play there.
Again now, Booty Bouncers behind in game number 4 here. They were behind in game number 1 and they lost that. So can May We Meet Again roll on this momentum here as we see Sketch just trying to get it over one, but Mercy not having any of it. Kamzy putting it onto the sidewall there, but Rizzle clearing it away, trying to get it over Mug, and Sketch helping him out there. Mercy just missing the ball, and a bump from, I think it was an inter-team bump there, and Hoodie just able to beat the goalie there, and it's and it's a tie game.
Yeah, Mercy being the one that should have had the clear there, that came away from the right side and was able to, like, if able to hit that ball, would have sent that over the defenders and out of harm's way. But one of those rare mistakes we see sometimes with players was enough for them to cost another goal.
For sure now, but we see May We Meet Again side getting the early aggression off the kickoff again, but they're just letting the ball roll back towards their field dangerously now. But Mercy playing it over to Mug. He plays it back into Mercy, who plays it into the corner, and it bounces down to Sketch, able to get an easy clear. And that might be an open net there, but Mug recovering in time, able to get the save, play it away, but straight into the path of Hoodie. He's tried to get it over Mug, but not able to do anything. Kamzy now gonna play it a long way into the path of Mug, and no boost, not able to redirect his car into the ball there. Sketch trying to get it over one with air dribble, but he's managed to do it, but he's bumped out of the way, so no follow-up. Sketch.
Oh, Mug beating out the attacking player right there to get that ball out of the defense, and there's still a good chance for Booty Bouncers. They are looking for such good
Sure.
shots and chances, and they are able to finish this one. There's still 3 minutes left, so enough time. But Booty Bouncers are looking like the stronger team on the day.
Yeah, what the booty bouncers will do, they're intercepting the infield passes as we see Kamsi trying to play it into the middle, and I think it was Rizzle just getting in the way of the ball there, and then he just left it for Sketch to smash it into the net there and give booty bouncers a lead in this game.
Lots of room here for Mug. Let's see if we can do anything with it.
Yeah, Mug trying to play it into the middle, and Kamsi with a good drop back straight into the path of Mug, who puts it into the corner of the goal, and we've got a tie game again.
And this is the kind of things I like to see. Those extra touches, those extra passes, trusting your teammates that they are going to stay up to get one of those extra touches into the net. It would have been an impossible shot there unless that pass to Mug happened. So very good choice, very good control, and they tie the series back up. So this could go all the way to the wire.
Potentially it could, but it all depends on the May we meet again defense and if they're able to recover in time. As we see Hoodie, no boost, but able to get the ball into the middle, but cleared away easily by Mug now. Rizzle gonna leave that ball to be cleared by Kamsi now, and Mug gonna look to beat Hoodie to the ball, which he does. He plays the ball onto the backboard, but Sketch able to get a good clear. He catches the ball, but he wasn't able to get it over Mug, who gets a good Mercy, sorry. And he's managed to get a good shot into the middle, but it's cleared away easily. Kamsi with a good touch, but Rizzle passes it into Sketch, who plays it onto the backboard. Rizzle just missing that double tap shot there. And now Sketch going to take his time here to be able to clear it away.
Yeah, and maybe Meet Again has decided to put in 2 defensive players in the back, and that gives them not a lot of pressure to. Good close one though. Like, it doesn't give them a lot of pressure to play with. They just sacrifice one player to do the offense and hope for the best instead of forcing 2 there and having 1 very defensive player. So it seems like we're going to have either a very dry spell amount of game now or very nutty plays to get through such an iron wall defense.
Mug playing it away now. He's going to look to follow this himself. He's got a good pinch off a Sketch, and he's unable to get the second hit there. And Hoodie with a good clear into his own corner. He tries to follow this up himself, dunked by Kamsi, but Rizzle trying to play it over to Sketch, but Mercy intercepting the pass there. And Rizzle just playing the shot to the sidewall, and Hoodie, Sketch, sorry, making sure it gets there, and he plays it all the way into the blue corner here as Sketch being the ball there, and a good shot from Rizzle, but saved by Mug, and Hoodie with a good demo onto Kamsi, but I think the ball was heading towards 2 there. 1 minute, who's going to take this game?
It looks like Mug is taking the cake right now. 1 minute left, so there's still enough time to play. Booty Bouncers can come back, but they are now with their backs against the wall. Are we going to game 5, or is this going to be a 3-1 for the Booty Bouncers? They have the floor. They need to answer.
Mug putting the entire team on his back, all 3 goals here, just doing everything by himself here as we see Mug going for the ball again now and not able to get it. He leaves it for Kamsi, who goes for the shot that's saved away by Sketch, and it's a 2v2 momentarily as we saw a double demo there. Mercy trying to play it into the middle, but unable to get it to anyone. Rizzle going to take his time here. Beat into the ball by Mug though, and Hoodie looks like he's going to take this ball. He's taking his time. He's not able to get it past Kamsi, but Sketch sends it a long way. Mug playing it straight back into the middle. Mercy not able to get that ball, I think, as Kamsi plays it towards the corner now. Hoodie with good control leaves it for Sketch, and Kamsi left all on his own now to be able to clear this away, but he got some help with the defender respawning there.
Yeah, the defender spawning in there was very lucky for him, but I love the fact that they're really fighting for this now. Booty Bouncers do not want to go out just yet. They're not going out, but they don't want to go to that game 5 because you don't want to have one game deciding everything. We are going there. Maybe meet again. They're going to meet again in game 5, and this is now all to play for. I have to say, either team can take this. Either nutty plays from Booty Bouncers or good, like, extended pressure from maybe we meet again.
For sure, it's all about whoever crumbles under the pressure at the end, you know, because we've seen the Booty Bouncers, although they've lost 2 games, they have looked really calm and collected in their defense, but they have been able to get some good shots. But again, may we meet again. If Mug plays like that again, this could easily be an upset victory here for May we meet again.
Definitely. I'm very curious to see how this last game's going to go. And if we look at both teams, Shots wise, they look a lot closer. It's not a 9 or 8-1 or 11-2. We have here a 9-6, which is a lot better. But maybe we meet again, finally getting that pressure play up just that little bit more of a step there. Good saves had to happen, of course, for them to keep this lead. And booty bouncers, they need to start watching for like those first few minutes. If Booty Bouncers falls behind, they start looking a little bit more shaky. So those first minutes, they need to start playing more solid there and then start looking for their chances, like stabilizing the game. Do not let the volatile kickoff be their downfall and their step back. So play safe there, and from there try to look for more of those nutty offensive plays and taking control of the game. Because if maybe we meet again gets that chaos from booty bouncers, maybe Meet Again is just going to walk in into that storm and come out the other side with a win.
Yeah, for sure now, as we're looking into this game 5 now, this could go either way, and it's based on 2 players for me. It's dependent on whether Mug or Hoodie decide to wake up in this game, because if Mug plays like he did last game, this could easily be a stomping game for May We Meet Again. But if Hoodie turns up like he did in the second game, this could easily be a runaway. So I can't call this game yet, but Rizzle getting the benefit of the kickoff. He plays it towards the backboard now. Mercy getting a good clear, playing it towards Mug, but beaten to the ball by Sketch. Kamzi playing the ball into his own corner, but Rizzle beating him to the ball now, trying to get a good drop onto the ceiling, but not getting any of it there in Mug. Getting a good shot, but straight into the path of Hoodie and avoiding the demo play as well. Hoodie passing it over to Rizzle in a shot just off the post there now. Sketch gonna try to play it onto the sidewall, but beaten to the ball by Mercy with good flick play, and that's just off the crossbar now, and Sketch able to clear it away.
What a flick indeed. That could have been the 1-0. The one thing booty bouncers do not want to start looking at. They do not want to fall behind. So the pressure is on them to find an answer here. They're looking for some good passing plays, some good individual plays, but it's not been enough yet. And we are just 1 minute in, and both teams are already firing at all cylinders.
Rizzle going for a fake play there, but not able to get it clean past the defender there, and Hoodie is going to take his time here, going to try to bait out Kamzi, but not getting any of it there. Rizzle now playing it into the corner of We May Meet Again, though, and Sketch trying to play it past Kamzi, but not having any of it. The defense is really holding up for May We Meet Again at this point.
Yeah, and it's all that defensive play that they are needing for this one. It is a barnstormer at this end of this day, and it's only round. What is it? Round 3? We are just in round 3. There's already such good Rocket League played, and we still have so much more to go. Either one of these teams can take it, and both teams deserve to move on, but only one can be the victor. And we have 3 minutes to decide who that is. They have 3 minutes to decide who that is going to be.
Oh. And the miscommunication here, I think, from the defense is Mercy, maybe, I think it was, just carrying the ball himself, but not able to get anything there. It's actually a good dunk there from Hoodie to be able to play it into the middle, and Rizzle just slamming it into the net there.
Yeah, Kamzi tried everything in his power to slow that ball down to make sure it wasn't going to fall in front of the net before a defender was back. But the Herculean task was a little bit too much. He isn't that Hercules that is able to take it. Wasn't able to play that one away to waste enough time, and it's looking very good now for Booty Bouncers. They survived the first few minutes, they got their first goal, and they are in the driver's seat.
Rizzle, no boost on that play. He tried to be able to get anything to get the ball to the middle, but the defense again holding up here. Kamzi playing the ball towards the middle. Mug beating Rizzle to the ball, but Hoodie able to get a booming clear off the backboard, and Sketch plays it into the corner, and Kamzi with a good clear here, straight into the path of Mercy. Pass it to Mug, and a shot just over the crossbar there. Rizzle with a good clear to the sidewall, but Kamzi intercepting that. And we've got a 1-goal game on the brink of half. Sorry, we've got a tied game on the brink of half time.
Mug lost themselves a lot of momentum there, not finishing off that ball. But Kamzi with a beautiful shot, reading the defender and just booming it to the lower right corner. No chance for any of the defenders to get there. That's the kind of power they need for their shots if there is kind of a defense setup. And either that needs to continue with those kind of booming shots, or they're going to have to look at more pressure, more passing plays to play out those defenders, because there's almost always someone home for Booty Bouncers, so you can't beat them easily. There needs to be something special about your shot to get that ball in, and this one was special enough.
Sketch with a good hit towards corner, but not able to get any shot out of it, and it's a 1v1, Mercy versus Rizzle, and Rizzle keeping his calm there, able to get a good save into the path of Hoodie now. He plays it into the middle, sketches up to this, plays it into the corner. Hoodie gonna look to follow this up himself, but dunked and is played straight back into the corner. Hoodie waiting for Mercy's hit, and Mercy managed to get it past Hoodie there, and Kamzy playing it away, and Sketch calling off Rizzle, I think it was there, to be able to put his ball back into the middle, but Sketch taken out on the offense there.
Yeah, but it's a long offensive play here for the Booty Bouncers, not really resulting into too much, but they have the start, they have the idea, they know what they need to do, wait for one of those beautiful individual moments that any of these team players can have and score that way. And with the pressure that they're having, those chances are imminent.
I don't think they are going to go for as many of those plays due to the fact it's being Game 5, and if they mess up on that, that could easily lead to a counter goal, but we see Hoodie with a good dunk here, and Rizzle with an early jump there, just missing the ball, and is scrolling just in front of the net, and no one on the Booty Bounce is able to put it in, but that's a good demo from Hoodie, and Rizzle playing the ball into the middle, and Sketch.
What a save!
I don't know if he was bumped into that. There was quite a lot of bumping going on there, but again, we go again.
Yeah, Mug, not just a saver on offense the last game, but also that angel on the shoulder for maybe meet again on defense this time. And that's the kind of performance you need from one of your players that can pop up to get into the spirit, to win this one, to move on to round 4, to get past this Booty Bouncers team. But Booty Bouncers is not out yet.
Mercy getting the ball past Hoodie, but dunked by one of the defenders there. Kamzy with a good pinch off of the corner there, but not able to get anything out of it. Mug with an awkward touch straight into the path of Hoodie. 10 seconds left, and this is do or die for either team, or we're going to Game 5 overtime now. Good clear from one of the defenders, but it's put straight back into the middle. Mug with a good save. Hoodie playing it onto the sidewall. Kamzy gonna let it drop. We've got Game 5 overtime.
And now, who has the better preparation done for the kickoff? It's neither team, both just throwing themselves at it. No real advantage taken, and we might be in for a long one.
Hoodie booms it towards the backboard, but Kamzy getting a good save, getting his 3rd save of the game there now. Mug with a good drop down, but straight into the path of Hoodie. Hoodie playing it into the corner now, but Mercy leaving the ball. Hoodie playing it into the middle. Now Rizzle's there. Rizzle scores.
And nobody challenging that ball there, and that's one of the things we said about Booty Bouncers. You don't want to give them space. This is too much space. Rizzle coming from the other side, just sneaking up on the defense, getting that ball passed, taking Game 5, and Booty Bouncers move on to the next round.
Amazing play there from the Booty Bouncers there, just clutching up when they needed it, and Booty Bouncers going to move on to round 4 in this tournament.
Yes, and I have to say, we don't have a lot of time. The other team's already waiting. We want to take a short break. We are going to be moving on to the quarterfinals match from Aeriality to Unicycle Club. Both these teams we might even see one of them back in the semifinals. I'm not completely sure yet. They have a long road to go, but well played to both teams. We're going to a quick break, and we'll be back with Aeriality versus Unicycle Club in just a few short minutes. Hello and welcome back, everybody. Good to have all of you here. Lovely to see all of you again, that you haven't left us. And yeah, I'm still Gavastrian. This is still RC Weekly, and I'm still joined here by Yeast. Yeast, how are you? What have you thought about the games until now?
Wow. That's all I can say, really. That last series was amazing, Game 5 overtime. There's no one really running away with it towards the end. It was just really fun to watch and cast.
Yeah, definitely very close games. And now we have another game that's going to be very interesting because we have the quarterfinals between Aeriality and Unicycle Club. We have Fireman Jonas and the Unicycle Club trying to fight off a team, a mountainous team here. It's Aeriality, it's Tylacto, it's Sebadam, and it's Boy School Q. Those are three very, very strong players, and I'm very curious how Unicycle Club is going to stack up against them.
Yeah, for sure. Anyone who's watched RLCS knows who Tylacto and Sebadam are. These players are amazing when they're on their game, and it's just we're gonna see if they're gonna be able to pop off like they used to, and see if they can move on to the semi-finals here.
Yeah, that is definitely what they are looking at, and like with the amount of pedigree they have on the field, they should be able to. And it's time for Unicycle Club to start playing for spoiler. They made it till here. They do have a chance. I mean, no team is unbeatable. So let's see how this goes.
Aeriality and the Blue Unicycle Club in the orange. We see Aeriality with some early aggression. Tylacto, Sebadam getting some early shots off, but none of them going in yet. As we see Tylacto with a good fake onto Jonas, I think it was there, and Sebadam playing it into Tylacto, but he leaves the ball for Boys School, who gets a good shot, saved by Jonas. Tylacto plays it into the corner, leaves it for Boys School, who's managed to get it past Leonoid, I think, yeah, Leonoid, and Leonoid going to try to go for this again, but beating for the ball, leaves it for Fireman Jonas to clear it away now. Tylacto dropping it down, but cleared away there, and Tylacto scrambling to get back, and he's beaten to the ball there, and Sebadam in position, but able to recover in time to get the clear.
Yeah, we see very good boost control coming out of these legends of RLCS, and that's the difference between these kind of players. Like you would say, like at this level, all players are kind of getting to that point where everything should be going perfectly well, but there's always those little min-max things that the teams that or the players that just are a step above the rest are working on, and it's really looking towards it's still looking towards team play to be the deciding factor. We see some passing plays happening already for Aeriality, and there's good communication here for the other team. For like the Unicycle Club, they are doing well. Their rotations are solid. It's just they haven't got a lot of good chances yet.
Yeah, the aggression really starting to pick up from Aeriality here. They're starting to get more shots, but as I say that, we see Boys School, I think it was, missing the clear, and Jonas able to put it into an open net.
Yeah, Boy School being caught on ball side, awkward moment, having to get the touch there, not able to get that one, and that leaves the goal wide open. And with such an aggressive rotation as we see from Aeriality, 2 players up, that last man needs to make no mistakes. And usually players like this don't make those mistakes, so when they do happen, they get punished swiftly and decisively, and Unicycle Club take the first goal for it.
Sure, you said they get punished swiftly, and that's exactly what happened. Only, I think, about a minute into the game, and they're already behind now. After all that offense, they had just one mistake, and they're behind. As we see Karka going for a double tap, and he's gonna put it in. An amazing play here.
What a play indeed. Karka just showing off complete control. And it's the defensive positioning seems almost disrespectful from Aeriality at the moment. They are not expecting good passing plays and good booming clears to their side of the field, and they have no one ready for it. So they need to adjust to that a little bit. It is a best of 5. There's enough time to do it. These players should be able to and can do it. Good fake there, almost drops in. They are starting to look to get on the board, but they still need to get a final touch to make it go in the goal, and they need to make sure that they don't give up any more goals.
We're starting to see some small double commits come out of this Aeriality side, mainly Sebadam and Boy School, but they're not really getting away with it here, as we see Leonard getting a good clear there. He's going to try to follow this up himself, but Boy School beating him to the ball. Jonas trying to get a good clear, and Boy School beaten to the ball there by one of the defenders. Kaka going to take his time, flicks it over Tylaxo. Sebadam able to recover in time and gets a good ground pinch, but it's played to the corner and not on target there. Jonas with a good clear. It's a one-on-one at this point as Boy School able to get the save and buys team time to recover.
Yeah, it seems almost like our reality is trying a little bit too much. They are looking for certain passes and certain touch plays that are not working out for them just yet. This might be that they are still a little bit they're a little bit cooled down from their last match because they had to wait for this match to start, or that it's just they have been relaxing a little bit too much or are still a little bit tired. It could be either one of those sides of that same coin, but they are not playing at full strength right now, and they are probably looking to come back in this series in the next few games.
Just the aggression from both teams coming out of nowhere here, as I think we saw maybe 4 or 5 demos in the space of 20 seconds maybe, but no goals out of it. But Reality getting more and more pressure off as we see Boy School with a good shot, saved to the sidewall by Jonas there. Sebadan playing the ball into the middle, but cleared away by Kaka. 1 minute left. Reality down by 2 now. Boy School having to commit early as Leonid going for a demo on him there, so he's unable to get the clear there. Sebadam booming it a long way. He's going to follow this himself, but he's beaten to the ball by Jonas. Taco plays it into the middle, but Kaka is waiting on the backboard to get the clear. Leonid takes it away from him, but Sebadam plays it into Tylacto. He plays it back towards Sebadam. He's going to go for a shot here, but he's got no boost to be able to recover in time. And Unicorn get away with one.
And I gotta say, that was their best chance yet. Not having the boost to finish that one up is unfortunate for them. But Reality is just still looking for those passing plays, for those long touches. It's just every time they look for a good attack, there is a defensive answer here from Unicycle Club. And that is, if Unicycle Club can keep this up, they're looking very strong for the rest of this series.
Yeah, we are seeing Reality starting to wake up towards the end of the series. Well, they're not getting any goals, but they are starting to play a lot better than they were at the start of the series, as we see Tylaxo just putting it up, and they are going to get 1 goal to the road here.
Yeah, and if you are looking at the end card report for both of them, Unicycle Club taking the win is almost surprising because you can see that they have this 3 shots on goal. It was all counterattacks. It was all quick thinking, not a lot of pressure. The pressure is on Reality's side. They are the team that wants to take control of this game and walk away with it that way. But Unicycle Club can find those small little mistakes, those small little pockets of space, and are using them so effectively that they don't need a lot of chances to get those goals, while Reality still needs to get from that pressure, being able to convert that into good shots, because they have shots, they have chances, but it's always defended. You see a lot of saves on Unicycle Club,
Yeah.
and they need to get those defenders out of the way.
Yeah, we see Reality with a total of 14 shots and only 1 goal out of it, but Unicycle Club with a total of 11 saves, and they had 3 shots, and 2 goals. That just shows how clinical they were when it mattered.
Yeah, those small chances are just exactly what they needed, and this could still, like, this should be indicative of Reality coming back next game. They should start looking a lot stronger, but it's still the question. Like, losing a first game usually doesn't matter this much. These are experienced players, so they know how to deal with that kind of loss and just move on from there. But the question is, can they in this circumstance, or is Unicycle Club on cloud 9 right now and going to keep running up into the face of Reality, not giving them the space, not giving them the control they need to get a goal, and scoring more goals themselves out of the few chances they can create?
Yeah, Unicycle Club on Cloud9. Reality have a player with the Cloud9 decal, if that's anything to compare to, but we see Boy School with a good amount of offense early, and Tylacto missing the open net there. I think he just misread the bounce play there and not able to get an early advantage here. They really need to be finishing off them shots.
Yeah, maybe the communication wasn't good. Maybe you didn't see that there was no defender there either. Those are the kind of mistakes though that you do not want to see. You create a lot of chances, yes, and that's good, but my lord, when you get an open net, I know there's a lot of stress, but try to finish them at least.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the nerves or something, or maybe he just wasn't expecting the bounce, but they've managed to recover. They haven't conceded or anything, and they're still managing to keep some pressure up. So we see Boy School with good clear here. He's going to try to follow this up, and Kaka missing the ball there, and Boy School giving Reality a lead here.
Yeah, Boy School knowing that if he goes for the 50-50, there's not a lot of chance. So waiting a little bit, just taking his time, preparing that, not wanting to do a Tylacto and miss an open net. And in result of that, also fakes out the opponent beautifully, gets that open net chance, hits it in. So well played there, and good start for Aeriality in game 2.
Unicorn Club really on the back foot here at the start of this game as we seen them barely break out of their half, but when they do, they don't really get shot off as we see Leonid playing the ball into the middle, but no one there to follow it up. Tylako dunking Karka and trying to get the flick over Leonid, but Leonid not having any of it. Voice School and Tylako, Voice School and Sebadam, sorry, with a slight double commit there, but nothing came out of it as it went straight to Tylako. Voice School going for a shot here, playing it just onto the backboard. Jonas, no boost up, however, not able to get that much of a clear as Tylako puts it straight back into the Unicorn Club half.
Yeah, and it's a very back and forth midfield game with neither team really creating a lot of chances. Just a 1-1 on shots now with 1.5 minutes already gone. So it's already looking like a very different game with both teams just taking it a little slower, looking for better chances and trying to create more pressure instead of just shooting it at the net all the time. And it's whichever team can take this advantage and can score the important goals. And there it is. Leonid finishes that one off very well.
Yeah, we saw Boys School with a wild miss there, just completely missing the ball and catching the last man out, and Leonid just able to get a simple double tap to bring this back to a tied game.
Let's see how this keeps going on now, because I'm really wondering what the mentality is for Aeriality. They get ahead. They should have been 2 goals up, if I'm honest, but it's still tied. And Unicycle Club are doing very well to fight back and to keep this team under control. Aeriality is not allowed to play their game because there's no room for them to look for those passing plays and look for those booming clears, because there's always somebody waiting there from Unicycle Club to put that ball back into middle and at least make sure that they don't get a good look at the goal.
Yeah, the aggression really starting to pick up for Unicycle Club here as they're starting to break out of their own half a lot more and are starting to get some shots onto the board, but not a lot of them being really that dangerous to the Aeriality side, as we're seeing them able to get some easy clears here as we see Boys School playing it onto the ceiling, into the path of Tylacto, trying to pass it into Sebadam, but Jonas getting in the way and sending a booming shot towards the net, but Boys School able to clear away now. Karka with control, but Boys School just wiping out any possession that he had there.
Yeah, oh my lord, what a tight game this is up till now. Both teams really duking it out and looking for that extra chance. It is going to be kind of nutty to think that against a team like Tylacto, Sebadam and Boys School, that you can get the first game, tie them up in the second one, and look for a match point if they can get one more goal on the board there.
Yeah, we can see that they're really starting to handle the pressure that's coming with them about who they're playing. Aeriality is no small team at all. They're one of the biggest teams in the European bubble scene, as we see Sebadam able to make a good save here, and Karka being dunked by Sebadam again and low on boost, but he's managed to get that boost, and Jonas playing it a long way. Boys School able to play it back into the Unicorn Club half, and he's slammed it onto the backboard, and Tylacto going for a shot there, but not able to get it in. And Sebadam now trying to clear this pressure away, but Boys School sends it a long way in 50 seconds left, and we still got a tied game.
Yeah, and either team is just looking for a little bit too quick pass. This is a good chance for Leonid. It's kind of what I wanted to say. Shorter passes into midfield. Don't keep using that backboard because that backboard is not open. And this is exactly what they needed to get that advantage over Aeriality.
Are we on for an upset?
We've had more upsets already, but this is starting to look like one, yeah.
This Aeriality side really not performing to the standards that people would expect at this point, as we see Sebadam just taking his time here. They've still got time to be able to recover from this. Karka with an awkward hit into his corner. He's managed to get a second hit to get rid of any pressure that was put on, and now the counter-attack chance is on as Jonas plays it into the middle to Leonid, but it's cleared away by Tylacto, who's going to look to follow this again, but he leaves it for Karka and Boys School with a good clear, but straight into path of Leonid, who sends it straight back into that Aeriality side. They don't want anything to do with the ball at this point.
Yeah, just want to keep playing it away, just make sure that nothing weird happens. And as we see time winding down, it's just a very good showing from Unicycle Club, and let's be honest, uh, like people like Tylacto and Sebadam, those kind of high profile players that we have here, they haven't played on the professional stage in a while. So it could be them falling down a little bit from that top echelon, or it could just be that the top echelon just got bigger and now everybody in the bubble scene is just this good. The teams, like if you can take a team from the bubble scene and put them into like put them in a time machine, put them back to season one, they would probably stomp everyone because the play and everything just changed so much. And it's always interesting to think about those kind of things. But reality needs to start showing up now. They need to start looking for a little bit more touches, a little bit more plays to get past the defense because Unicycle Club is just it's just dominating them and it's just showing that they don't need a lot of chances to get the goals in.
Yeah, for sure. Now the old guard of Tyacto Sebadam really need to show their experience here to keep it calm and just be able to recover this, because the two games they've lost, they've been one-goal games. They haven't been out of it at all at this point, as they have been able to recover a lot of shots that they've faced, but it's just those few shots that they're not able to make and just avoidable mistakes that they have.
Yeah, it's I I like seeing upsets and I like seeing um like the underdog win, but seeing the way the two teams are playing, I might have just had a bit of a bad judgment call there. Seeing those shiny titles and being like, "Oh, this must be good players." They're still like don't get me wrong, they are still amazing players. They're doing way better than I ever would, but I still love that we have teams that are now showing up and showing um that any team at this point can win from each other. There's almost no team that looks so strong that they're unbeatable. And that is the kind of like red line story you want to have through your tournament. Every team can be an upset, every team can be a winner, and it's really up to which team is going to run away with this one and just perform better on the day.
For sure, like we've seen both teams have their moments of glory, but it's just Unicorn Club able to get that extra goal when they need it, as we see Tylacto playing the ball into the middle, but Jonas able to get an easy clear, but straight into the path of Sebdam. He gets an awkward touch, but Boy School able to bail him out and send it a long way, and it's cleared away by Leonid there. Sebdam going for a double tap, and he's got it on target, but Karka able to make the save, and he's got a dunk onto Boy School as well, I think it was there.
Yeah, it's an. I like that they are doing these kind of plays, but they're risking everything and moving people too far forward. And Fireman Jonas just able to get past that defense once again. They don't need a lot of chances, but they do get the goals.
For sure, we could just see the defensive areality just starting to crumble at this point, and Jonas just keeping himself calm, and he's just able to put it in and give his team an early lead in this game 3.
Yeah, and the lead is exactly what they want. I think with this, just they are on match point. They're looking like the stronger team, and they could be running away with this in a sweep.
For sure now, but Ariati are still keeping their offense up now, as we see Boy School passing it down to Tylacto, sends it into the corner, and Jonas not able to make the read, and Tylacto playing the shot onto the backboard, but Boy School not able to read it in time. Sebadam gets a dunk on the defender, and he's managed to get second one as well, but it's somewhat thrown Tylacto off there, as he wasn't able to get as clean as he might have been expected. Sebadam passes it over to Tylacto, but he's been intercepted and the ball put straight back into the aeriality box there.
Good demo there to take control of the ball away, but Fireman Jonas now is playing this out so smart, able to play it away from the offensive players and just put it in like a non-threatening area. That's the kind of plays, like that's the kind of extra touches that a player like Fireman Jonas, who's always shown to be a very strong player on this team, just does for his team to make it a little bit easier on the rest of his players.
Sebadam with a good clear now, but Leonid sends it across the field now, straight into the path of Jonas, who's going to go for another shot here. And it might be on target, but Boy School able to get his third save of the game now, and it's not even half time at this point now. Tylacto with a good clear away. He might try to follow this up himself now, but the touch from Kaka not allowing it to happen.
Oh, the fake there was good. It looked a bit messy because two people tried to take control of the one ball there, and that was a bit unfortunate for that attack for them. It does mean that Aeriality now gets the chance for a counter attack, but the defense there's never a free ball bouncing off the backboard for Unicycle Club, and that means that the biggest chances for Aeriality, who love to use the backboard, are just being shut down before they even happen.
Karka now with a pass in towards Jonas, but Jonas was on the backwards rotation now, and Karka sends it into the ceiling. Jonas able to get there this time, but Boyd's sending it a long way. He's going to follow this himself, but Karka sends it high, and Tyracto with a good touch, managing to get two players out of position there, but Leonid able to recover, send it straight back into the defensive Aeriality now. Karka going for a fake on Tyracto, Boyd School able to clear it, and then Sebadam finishing it off. Boyd School sending it a long way in towards the box, but he's got no boots, not able to follow it up now. Sebadam sending it into the middle, and he's managed to get a dunk, and this is a chance that they need, but there's no one there in time to finish it off.
Yeah, good chances here with 120 left. It is starting to look like do or die time for Aeriality, and they are getting pummeled on the defense now. It looked like Aeriality had the idea for the pressure plays happening, but at the end of the day, it's been Unicycle Club who have been able to get in the driver's seat on that part and are starting to look like the stronger team everywhere on the field and just keeping all the control.
Tyracto playing the ball onto the backboard. 1 minute left now. They need to score if they want to stay in this quarterfinal game now. Cleared away by Karka there. Boyd School leaves it for Tyracto, who gets it past one, but Jonas sends it straight into the corner. He's got second touch, and Boyd School not able to get there. Severdam getting a good touch there, but he's dunked by Leonid, I think it was there. Boyd School playing it into Tyracto, who sends it onto the backboard. Forces a double commit out of the Unicorn Club there, but they're not able to capitalize on it. They need to take these chances. Boyd School sends it a long way. Leonid sends it into the corner now, and Karka, he's just controlling it. He's taking his time. He's trying to kill the clock here. Leonid playing it a long way over Tyracto. Karka drops it down to Jonas. This might be the dagger in this series here. Boyd School gets a good clear. Do or die for Aeriality now. Tyracto with a good touch into Boyd School, who gets an awkward pinch. It's not gone the way they want it to. Tyracto keeps it up, but it hits the floor. Unicycle Club sweep Aeriality.
Yeah, Unicycle Club just showing us how far the bubble scene has come since these last few years. Reality giving up a good fight, definitely, but by the end of it all, where they started off with so many more shots, so many more chances, by the end of it, it's now 6-3 on shots. So Unicycle Club read their opponent well, adjusted throughout the series, and just kept that control from game one forward. And it felt like there was almost no chance for Reality to come back.
Yeah, Unicycle Club just controlling the series. Although it was all one-goal games, that last game they completely controlled it, and they did what they needed to do to be able to bring this home. We see Unicycle Club 6 shots to Aeriality's 3 in this game, just completely closing them out.
Yeah, and with that, we will close out the quarterfinals as well. We'll be back to you with the semifinals, and let us see that it is at least Moose Matty K versus either you choose or your Ma, depending on how that one goes. So either team looking very good. And let's throw it off to another break, I would say. And don't touch that browser. We'll be back with the semifinals, which will be very good games. And after that, of course, the finals. We will always be streaming them, apparently. And yeah, do not touch that browser. We will be right back.
want you to show me how to get to know someone like you, someone like you. I want you to know me, 'cause I know then you'll see we can be true, we can be true. I want you to see what I see in us, something so real, something so real. I want you to see that this is a love that we both feel, that we both feel. And how will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we are meant to be? It's terrifying, it's terrifying. We've both been there before. When a love shuts the door, it's a losing game. It's a losing game. But this time it's more than another love war. This ain't the same. This ain't the same. They say love heals all. It makes it all alright. In time, in time. My heart still feels the breaking, but you make my world so bright. Feel so right. You feel so right. And how will we ever feel that while it died is real? There's no denying, there's no denying. And how will we ever see if we are meant to be? It's terrifying, it's terrifying. And how will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we are meant to be? It's terrifying, it's terrifying. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. still don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating.
Everybody, I hope you're as hyped as we are, because these are the semi-finals between Moose Matt K versus your Ma. So two very, very big teams. And to cast this one, I am once again joined by the fabulous Yeast. Welcome back.
You never failed to flatter me, I tell you what. Oh, but yeah, looking forward to this series. Second seed versus third seed. We've got Cash, Hibbs, and I've forgotten the third player. This isn't good. Coming up against Yamara of Calzafe and his friends.
Yeah, okay. So to get the name you forgot was
Rescue
Noah.
me.
I mean, that's that happens. That's okay. He only built a giant boat and put 2 over every animal on there. But
Yeah.
no idea how you could forget that, but that's okay. And you have Growly and Shots with Calcify on the other team of your Maw. So these are 2 very stacked teams. And we were debating which one of these teams has the better pop-off player. I want to put my cash on Cash, and you said Shots could be the nutty pop-off player. So let us know in the chat who you think is going to be the pop-off player between these two teams. You can choose whichever you want. You don't have to be biased towards any of the casters. We are just here to have fun in Cast and Rocket League. But what do you guys think? And yeah, how do you want to defend Shots being the one that's going to pop off?
Well, I think he has a lot of potential. If he pops off, he can change the complexity of an entire series if he manages to carry that momentum. You know, like we've seen Yamaha, they've beaten a lot of teams in the past. Like they beat Mouse Sports in the Fusion qualifiers as well. So that should put a lot of momentum on their side there. And if they are able to carry that over, they could easily bring this series home.
Yeah, very fair. But I gotta say, like for me, Cash, the reason why I would say for me is that I've been casting him for almost 3 years now, and I've seen him pop off every single time. It's almost you can almost put your clock to it that he's going to show us some nutty things. And we're going into the game. Let's see it. Your Maw versus Moose Matt K. Take it away.
Calzafe with an early clear attempt, but dunked by Cash there, and now shots with the awkward name there, but we'll roll with it. Hibbs now leaving the ball for Noah to be able to clear it away, but Hibbs missing the ball again, and Cash able to bail them out now. Shots playing it slowly, and he's left for Calzafe to do all the work, and he's managed to get a fake. He's going for the dish, but he's played it too early, and it's off the crossbar, and scramble on the goal line. It's an early lead here for Yamaha.
Yeah, Calzify doing a lot of the work there to get that one in the right position. The defense not able to clear that one, and Growly making sure he's in the right position. That clear is never going to see the light of day. Drops in quite well. 30 seconds, and your Maw's already ahead.
Yeah, the early offense coming out here as we're seeing some demos on both teams here. As we see Cash going for the ceiling shot, and he's trying to put it in. It's almost like he wasn't phased by that first goal.
I don't want to say I told you so, but I freaking told you so. Cash once again showing us the amount of creativity that can exist in one single player. Such a lovely moment there, and a good way to kick off and get back to a tied game. But a player doesn't win a game, it is a team together, and it's now to either team to find an answer for their respective pop-off players.
Hibbs with the attempted ground pinch, but cleared straight into past Cash, who puts it onto the back door, but it's cleared away by shots. And Noah getting a good dunk on the shots by Calzafe, playing it towards the middle. Cash going for another double tap, but he's just too high there, and he's not able to get a second pop-off goal here as Calzafe gets a good clear, and Cash passes it straight to Growly, not what he wanted to do there. And Calzafe with a shot from half field, and it's gone in.
Yeah, you can have a good pop-off moment on the one hand, and on the other hand, you can have a defensive breakdown. Nobody home, and Calcify says, thank you, I'll take this one. Hits it in, and they're looking good. Your Maw take it up by 1.
Early goals from both teams here, and early aggression as well, as it was within a lot of demos, a lot of bumps. And that might be an open goal for Noah. He just took his time, and We haven't even played 90 seconds and we've got 4 goals in this game.
Yeah, I believe Noah was a player I've seen play with other people. I believe it was Cynical and Coach Psycho back in the day that I saw them play together, and now he's showing up very well for this for this team, getting that goal from an awkward angle.
Shot, playing the ball into the box, but it's cleared away by Cash, and he's managed to get it past one as well, and he's dunked by Calzafane. Growly with a demo onto Noah in the background there. Hibbs getting it past one, but Shot sending it a long way. Cash is up early to be able to deny any chance of counterattack. Calzafane trying to play it into the corner, but Hibbs was there to put the pressure straight back on now. Noah plays it into the corner, but Shots puts it past him, and Cash beating Calzafane to the ball, but Growly going to be able to control this, take this up the corner, and he's got it past Cash, but Hibbs able to walk it away, and Growly with a good demo on the last man there, and we've got another 1-goal game here in favour of Yamaha.
Yeah, both teams just deciding defense is lame. Let's go all out offense and just see how many goals we get. The demo was good there, and Growly takes the goal for that. So well played on that one.
Yeah, not really anything you can say about the defense really, apart from the fact that there isn't any when the goals come in here, as we see Growly going for a ceiling shot, trying to do his best Cash impression, but not able to get anything out of it. Cash and Calzafane meeting in midair, both running out of boost there. And Hibbs sending it a long way, but Shots with the control now, trying to flick it past one. He's got it over one, but Hibbs able to make the save in time, but Calzafane sent it straight back into the middle. Growly is up early, but the shot's just off the crossbar now. Cash trying to get it away, but Growly there just getting in his way and trying to disrupt the momentum no matter what he can do here.
And I'm still wondering, how did he get that past 4 players or 3 players without boost? He just kept harassing that ball. It didn't lead to anything, but that's still like the weird kind of things you can see, and it's a very unpredictable play style, and something you need to get used to with either one of these teams. And the defense is having to adjust, and this is the question: which team is going to start playing defense first? Which team is going to stop the bleeding and make sure they don't lose any more goals, and in that way get the upper hand in this game?
One thing I've noticed from both teams is the amount of demos they're going for. I'm pretty sure that they both have at least over 5 demos in this game now, as we see Shots trying to get it past Noah, but Noah just sitting in the way, not allowing it to happen. Growly sends it a long way, but Hibbs with good control there, able to put it into the middle. Another demo on Calzafane there, but Growly sends it a long way, and it's past Noah, but Hibbs able to recover in time. He flicks it over Shots there, and Shots not able to recover in time, and Noah with a good shot, but Growly able to recover in time and make the save. Cash puts it straight back in the middle. Shot just off the crossbar. Shots sends it a long way. Calzafane able to control that, but he's not able to get anything else out of that. Noah beaten to the ball with no boot. Shots going for the flip reset pass into Growly, but the shot just wide.
I gotta say, both these teams are showing a lot better defense now and are showing the rotation you want to see at these high-level players. But what they're doing aside from that is insane efficiency with the ball. Every time they get the ball, they outplay 1, maybe 2, even 3 players before they hand the ball off to one of their teammates. And it's that kind of space. Like, if you know that your teammate can keep the ball close to himself and outplay people that easily, that's when you get all the room to start looking for bumps and demos. And that's why we're seeing so many of them, because one player can keep the ball on his hood or in control for so long, you can send an extra man up and just go for those bumps and demos and clear the way for your carrying player.
Shots got it past one, and Growly went for the shot there, but Noah able to make the save in time. Cash recovering in time to be able to turn around, and Noah going for a double tap here, but he manages to play it into the middle, and Hibbs clearing it away, gets a bump on Growly for beneficial resources there, and now Noah gonna take his time here. They need to score if they want to take this game to overtime. The ball goes a long way. Hibbs plays it high. He's gonna follow this up himself, but he's got no boost left, and the ball's gonna hit the floor, and Yamaha take game number 1.
Yeah, Yamaha with a very strong showing, but as we saw, the first half was goal after goal after goal. Both teams dialed it back a little bit, started looking for a bit more of the defensive plays. The bumps were still there, so this could still get very volatile very quickly. Defense was good enough for either team to keep it clean the second half, and Yamaha just had one goal more. I mean, kind of stating the obvious, but it's really going to be the next game which decides where this is going. Because if both teams are playing more defensive and not really creating as many chances or waiting for that one good opportunity to get the goal to get ahead, we could go in. We can go in for a very long time without a goal.
After those early flurry of goals came in, we did see Yamar towards the end of the game slowly start to pick it up as we see them have almost double the amount of shots that Moosemat had with 11-6 here. But Moose were able to make the saves when they needed to, and yeah, but it's just not enough if they're not able to capitalize on the chances that they're getting.
Yep, the chances need to be capitalized on, and it is the big thing is they are creating so many chances because of individual plays, and it's really with what is going to break first. Is it going to be a defensive rotation, or is it going to be the offense that we're seeing breaking because players playing at this high level, this much speed, this much control takes a toll on you. So there is always that moment where either team could falter, could slip up that little bit, and the other team can take advantage of that. But neither team has any chat, like any idea of wanting to stop, and we're probably going to have a full-on fight this next game as well.
Again, early on in the game, we're seeing Yamar with early possessions. We saw Calzafe go for a solo play with flip reset, but nothing came out of it. Now as he shot, playing it towards the sidewall, gonna follow this up again. He might go for a flip himself, but not getting anything out of it. Hibbs gets an easy clear. Noah gonna try to get it past Calzafe, but Calzafe not phased at all by it and just getting it away from his goal there.
Yeah, and I like the difference that we're seeing here between these teams and the teams we saw previously is that they are always looking for flip resets off the ball, like just get those and then start looking threatening, but they don't always commit to it. They keep control of the ball, they start looking for passing plays. This is a very good chance for Noah, but the save there is for Calcify, and they are still at 0-0 even after such a play.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point last game it was like 2-2 already, but they're staying a lot calmer. The defense is not faltering at this point. We see Calzafe now trying to get some more momentum going here as it's cleared away by Cash, I think it was, and now Hibbs trying to fake out Growly, and it's managed to work as Shots was able to make the save off of Hibbs' attempted shot there, and now Shots with a shot of his own, but it's just going to roll wide now, and Hibbs going to get a good dunk off Shots there, and Calzafe now playing it into the middle. Shots getting a good touch, but it's cleared away by Cash. And now Growly going for a clear shot there, and Cash with an awkward hit there, and Shots not able to get anything out of it, and Calzafe with a shot, and what the hell? What on earth was that from Cash?
The ball is haunted. I don't know what that was, but the ball, I think we have ghosts on the field. Those hits were unreal and just supernatural all the way. I was expecting nutty things, but not this.
Amazing play and defense from both teams at this point. So we see Yamar slowly starting to build up their offense. You've got to wonder, is the defensive moves gonna crack at any point now? We see Calzafe going to make a good save and get it clear, but not getting rid of the offense from Moose here as we see Calzafe finally sending it along the way. Noah with an awkward touch there, and Growly able to put it in off the misplay from Moosemat here.
I gotta say, it was kind of starting to be like an eventuality that your Maul was going to get a goal in this one. The Moose just took such a beating there that there was no way they were going to be able to keep that ball out unless some kind of miracle happened. The miracle happened once to keep it out, but you can't expect miracles to keep happening for your team, and it's now on Moosemat to answer this goal with one of their own.
Yeah, we see Shots now playing it in towards the middle, but Growly not able to get anything out of it. He just helped the ball go towards the corner now, and Growly trying to get a demo onto Hibbs, but Hibbs going for that air dribble, not able to get it though. Noah with an awkward touch into the corner, but no one on Moosemat was able to capitalize. And Growly playing it onto the backcourt, hoping to get a double tap here, but nothing coming out of it. Calzafe with a weak shot, Noah able to get an easy save, but Calzafe coming back to seconds to put it into the middle again. It's cleared away easily once again. Noah playing it towards the corner, but Growly with a pinch all the way to the Moosemat half of the field here. Cash dunked by Growly with no boost here, and Hibbs just going to try to take his time and leaves it for Cash to clear, and this offense from Yamar is slowly starting to make this Moosemat defense cry.
Yeah, and you can see it in the shots as well. 3 to 6. There's a discrepancy between these two teams, and it is midfield control. Moose not able to get the touches. Your Maul finally decided, okay, you know what? You have fancy players that can do fancy things. We're
Oh,
gonna make sure you don't have the room. One defensive mistakes though, and Cash says, thank you very much.
it's not Yamal with the only fancy players here. As we see Cash emulating his first game goal as well with an amazing double tap here, and he single-handedly brought his team back into this game.
Yeah, and
Cash now.
like I've seen him carry games so much that this seems like par for the course, but this is on a whole new level. Both these teams are fighting tooth and nail to get this done.
And we see just the last man trying to commit to clearing away Hib's double tap attempt, and he's just completely left the net open for Cash to be able to re-establish their lead that they had in the first game that they had.
Yeah, and I mean, if this is the tie-up, we're probably going to game 5. Although that's a beautiful solo play there from Calcify.
Yeah, Calzafay just keeping himself calm here. He's taken control. He's waited for Noah to bite, and then he's played it away from him into the bottom corner. Really good positioning from Calzafay there.
Yeah, you might hear it from different streamers, from different people, but practice your ones, everyone, because this is the kind of nutty things you can do if you practice your ones. That 1v1 just prowess that you show with these kind of players that practice that mode and know how to outplay a single opponent.
Hibbs trying to clear it away, but demolished there by Shots. And Shots passing it over to Crowley, who tries to play it onto the backboard, and Hibbs awkward there, having to do a half flip to recover, and Cash bailing him out, getting a clear, but straight into the path of Shots now. He puts it back into the middle, but no one in the Yomar attack able to capitalize on that. Cash baiting out one, and Calzafay with the pre-jump, but he's able to recover in time. Growly now going to try to intercept this pass from Hibbs, which he does, and then he also gets a dunk onto Noah, and he flicks it past Cash. Growly doing everything by himself here. 10 seconds left. Growly goes for a shot, saved away by Hibbs. Calzafay with the shot, and Cash with the clutch save.
Yeah, the in and out save, and the pressure is still on. This shot could be deadly. Hibbs plays it to the side. They probably want to ground it now and get into the next chance with this overtime and just take it away. This is going to be a nail-biter.
Yeah, this overtime is so crucial because if Yermar win it, they move on to match point and force a reverse sweep out of Moose Mat if they want to bring this back. But we see Cash leaving the ball to roll towards the Yermar goal, but Calzafay getting an easy clear his shot, leaving it for Growly to clear it away, but Calzafay playing it onto the backboard. Cash up quickly to clear it away. He's going to have to follow this himself, but Shots positioned his car perfectly to just play it past Cash there, and he's managed to get a second touch there, but not much power in Hibbs. Able to get a good clear here, and now he's doing lots of touches off the sidewall there, and Calzafay dunked by Cash, and Growly clearing it away. The pressure starting to build up for Moose Mat.
Yeah, Moose Mat is a team that needs his space to really show off the prowess that they have. They can do it very quickly, so it's not a lot of space that they need, but your Maw is shutting them down beautifully wherever they can. They are moving up to their man. They're making sure that there's no chance. Unfortunate spawn there, but it is all pressure all the time now, and it's really going to see like who's going to crack first.
There was an awkward bump there on
It was
defense.
saved by Cash.
Oh my god, it's happened again. It's happening every series we see right now. Cash playing it on target, but Calzafay able to save it, getting himself his third save of the game now. Hibbs with an awkward touch there, pinching it past Noah, and Growly going to capitalize on this. He's going to try to play it off the ceiling, but Cash is up early as he always is now. Calzafay playing it off the ceiling. He's got an awkward touch there, and Hibbs able to get a good play, but he's bumped out of the way by Calzafay. But in favor of that, he's managed to get a bump on Shots as well, not allowing any
Another open net.
there.
Another open net, another good chance. They're not able to finish this one. Last one was saved by a teammate, and
Oh,
what a close touch there.
the offense really starting to pick up from Cash as we see him with 700 points in this game, closing up 2 minutes of overtime now. We see Growly playing it a long way. Cash off the ceiling. It's almost like he knew he was going to do that. Shots with a soft hit, not much boost. So Hibbs, I think it was, passed it into Cash, but Calzafay able to make a good save. Shots taking his time here. He manages to catch it, gets it past Cash. Hibbs plays it a long way. He's going to look for a double himself, and he's going to get it. we've got a tight series.
Oh, and this is the kind of thing that happened with the last one as well, where there was someone up and Growly not able to read the backboard. That's probably one of the things he needs to start working on after this series, because he gave up 2 goals. And Moose Matt take game 2. We are tied up in the series. We are going to at least to game 4. I'm super excited because this is the kind of this is unpredictable Rocket League. I have no idea how you can play by play this, because anything weird can happen at any point, and it's just so exciting to watch this. And I hope all of you in the chat are having fun as well, because we are, and this is going to get even more nuts as we go down to the wire.
You said about Cash popping off. I gotta tell you, you were definitely right there. Cash is going crazy in this series so far. We see him doing almost all the dirty work, almost half of the saves on his team, 2 goals. He's just putting Moose Matt on his back at this point.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I've been on the hype train of the Cash hype train for a long time, and when I saw him start playing, and I'm like, I need to not be biased. I need to not be biased. Both teams are showing amazing Rocket League, and either team can take this, but it's kind of one of those things where if you were alive back in the day and you had the chance to see it, if you went to a game where you saw like the 90s Chicago Bulls and you got to see Michael Jordan play, that god among men, this is the kind of feeling, that's the kind of vibe I got from him from the first time. It's just these extra things that some of these players can do, and we're waiting, like we have those pop-up moments from everyone on the field here, but there's always like one person that just takes that little step forward. And right now it's Cash, and that's coming to his team's benefit. But your Maw is not down and out. They can easily come back, as they've been looking so strong when they get on the offensive footing. They can choke out Moose Matt quite easily and just keep that midfield defense going and just pressure and force Moose Matt to make mistakes.
Yeah, we've only seen these games be 1-goal games, one with overtime and one without, but this is still wide open, it's effectively a best of 3 now. We've reset everything after that overtime, and let's just see how it goes. Noah playing an early ball in towards the middle, but it's cleared away there, and now Calzabay. It takes time to catch it. He's managed to bait out Cash there, and he's got a good 50 against Hibbs as well, and Shots able to help him out there. Growly plays it onto the sidewalk towards Shots, but he didn't get much of a hit there, and Cash plays it over towards Noah, but not able to get anything out of it. Hibbs plays it a long way. That's going to bounce down, I think, but no, Shots able to clear it away now, and he's managed to get a second touch off of the catch there and get it past Cash, and Cash going for that backboard read, but not able to get it.
Putting it down very well for a pass, though. Defense reads it better and is able to play it away. And I gotta say, this is looking good for Moose Map, because they keep giving up pressure. But what a play there from Shots to try and get his team on the board early.
Yeah, we see both teams trying some new things, as we see Cash trying some new nutty shots, and we've seen Yamar trying some fake plays, some different passing plays. They're slowing down this play, which is really what they need to do, because if they're able to slow down Cash, that is what they need. But the net was left wide open there after one of the players was bumped out of the way there, I think, as Calzafate clears it away, but he's also had Growly commit for that as well now, and Shots going onto the backboard. He gets a booming clear away, and Noah going to be able to play it to the side wall, but straight into the path of Growly, who's gone for a shot, but Hibbs able to save it and pass it over to Cash, who sends it straight back to Hibbs, but his shot just wide there. That could have been it.
Hibbs, this is the second time now you get presented with an open net and are not able to capitalize on it after a beautiful save on the defensive side there. Ooh. That is just an unfortunate moment, and Hibbs is doing defensive work here, but this should have been a 1-0 game already.
Hibbs sending it onto the backboard, but Shot able to clear it away now. Cash sending it straight back onto the backboard, and Calzafate with an awkward touch there. He's able to recover though, as there wasn't really any offense coming from this Moose Matt squad, and Growly taking his time here. He's managed to send it high, and Cash with an awkward hit there. Calzafate takes it away from Shots there, and now Growly left all alone, but he's managed to get a good hit to buy his team some time, and Shots gets it past 2. He's going to look to get it into the middle, which he does. He shoots, and Cash able to make the save.
So many last-second saves already for Moose Matt. They are struggling to keep the ball out of their half, and they have to make these kind of nutty saves to stay even here. They haven't looked as strong, and it's once again because of that your Maul playstyle where they just choke out the opponent and make sure that they don't get a lot of room to play with. And that's detrimental for a Moosemat team that really wants to have those individual pop-off moments.
Noah using all of his boost here, but he's managed to get it past Calzafay, but nothing else. Shot plays it onto the backboard, but Cash gets a good pinch clear away in Calzafay, playing it off the sidewall and Hibbs beating him there, and there's no one back, and Shot able to recover in time to play it to the sidewall where Growly is waiting, but Cash is also there and he played it away, and a demo in the background on Calzafay there. Shot playing it in towards the middle to Growly, but not able to get anything. Calzafay plays it onto the backboard, but Noah is there and waiting to clear it away, and Calzafay got bumped there, I think, and Hibbs was in a brief 1v1 against Shots there and not able to get anything out of it. Cash playing it towards the corner, but Growly is able to clear it away, and he's got a dunk onto one of the Moosemat players there, and Cash plays it on target, but Shots able to make the save here. 3 minutes into this game, and we've still not got a breakthrough goal.
Nope, it is a back and forth, but your Maw has shown a lot more promise here because they have had the chances, they've had the shots, they were unable to capitalize on it, and there's that one defensive mistake that you were waiting for. Calzafay finishing off that goal and getting his team ahead.
Yeah, Noah with the missed touch there, and Calzafay was there and waiting to smash it into the open net, and that could be the one goal that they need in this game.
And what a tall task now. It is 1-1, so there's still all to play for, but we need to have some miracle moments from the Moosemat team to get into this one again. You need to look towards your players like Noah, like Cash, or Hibbs, like at least finishing open nets, because that is a detrimental thing to happen to get back into this one.
Right, we're seeing some passing plays coming out of this Moosemat squad, but not able to do it. Growly is the defensive maestro at this point as Hibbs plays it onto the backboard, but it's cleared away by Shot. He's going to try to follow this himself. He's got a good hit into the ground, and Cash had to wait to be able to clear it away, and Shot with a demo on Noah was able to put it into the middle. 30 seconds left, and Moosemat need to get this ball forward, which they're doing.
Yeah, they are getting it forward, but they're not looking at a good chances yet. The passes are not connecting the way you would want to really put on that pressure. So it is still looking very detrimental. 10 seconds left. These last few seconds are what is going to decide for Steam. And Cash with the shot.
Cash.
The extra touch gets it in. And we are tied up with 5 seconds left.
Cash must have some agreement to hit one nutty shot per game. He's done it in every game right now. He's coming up clutch for his team when they need him the most.
What a moment. This is the kind of things you wait for. It wasn't a 0-0 second goal, but it was close to it. And we are going into overtime in game 3 as his ball bounces down. Take it away, Yeast. Let's see who takes game 3 and gets momentum in this series.
This overtime is just as crucial as the last one. Whoever wins this moves on to a match point. Calzafay was an awkward hit, but he's able to recover. Cash waiting in that corner, passes it to Hibbs, and Shot able to make the save. Shot lays it into the Moosemat corner, and Noah is there waiting, but he's taken out of the field, and Calzafay going for a shot, but Cash able to recover in time. Hibbs plays it towards the backboard. He's going to look to follow this himself, and he's managed to get it past one, and Cash, the recovery from this team is amazing.
What a moment here. Hibbs also showing off his tricks, and we have Cash saying, okay, changing cars, I need to do something else. We saw this from game 1. He had a Dominus. He's now running around in the Octane and really wondering what he's going to be taking out for the next one, because he apparently can just play with anything. And your Maw put on the back foot here, has to find something. They looked at a lot of good chances. They got away with murder here and there with a couple of open net shots missed by Moosemat. But your Maw has it all to play for now, has to throw everything in the kitchen sink at this, and they need to find a way to shut Cash down. You do not want to give this guy any room, any chance, because he's going to take it and he's going to make you look silly.
I'll tell you what, I didn't expect to cast a series this good today. This is amazing. I'm loving this right now, but how are Yerma going to be able to recover after losing 2 crucial overtimes that they had to win?
It's going to be a hard one, but your Maw is a team that has shown such resilience before. They have been before hot fires, and they have been able to walk through it and come to the other side. It's just looking for the chances. They create the chances well, and they need to keep playing their game, but they need to make sure to press up on their man to not give this Moose Mat any space. Because once they get space, once someone like Cash or Noah or even Hips gets that space, they can do nutty things with the ball, and you do not want that to happen. This is a very good start for them to come back.
Yeah, the early offense just completely beating them to the ball and countering anything that happened. So we see Growly going for the bump on Cash, forcing him to go onto the ceiling, and Calzafate just playing it into the open space in the goal, and an early lead here for Yerma.
Yeah, once like a lot of pressure comes in, the awkward touches and things that are happening for Moosemat can sometimes throw off themselves a little bit as well. They are very efficient with the ball, but sometimes they try to do a little bit too much and then step out of like a proper rotation, and then your Maw can pounce on that rotation, get that ball away, and make sure they can finish this one off very well. And they are doing that right now. Your Maw is coming back strong.
We saw a bump onto Cash there, and that gave him an awkward hit and went straight into the path of Calzafate, I believe, but he wasn't able to get anything out of that shot now. Calzafate with an awkward hit, and he needed a second player to bail him out there, and Noah not able to get anything out of that shot, and Growly beating Cash to the ball again here. We see Yermub just beating Moosemat to almost every ball that we're seeing at this point, shots with an awkward touch, and I think he might have landed on top of Calzafate, not allowing the shot to come through there. Calzafate plays it onto his own backboard, but Growly was there to be able to clear it away now, and shots gets it past the one, and Noah able to clear it away, and Calzafate, last man, coming up clutch, able to clear it away, and he's going to try to follow this again. He's going for a short air dribble. I don't think he has the boost to be able to do it though, but he's managed to get an awkward touch out of one of the defenders, but nothing promising came out of it though.
Okay, and now it's on Cash and his crew to really find an answer again, to get a goal somewhere and get in. And that bounce was almost good with Calcify. Still, that defense is strong, and Calcify off the backboard as well keeps his team alive, keeps his hopes with his team alive to move on to game number 5.
Yeah, Yerma really starting to come up when they need it at this point, as we're seeing their defense holding strong after they got that early goal at this point. We're seeing Noah beat Calzafate to the ball, and a double commit here, but Growly able to lead the ball. Now might just drop in, and it will from shots. A banging shot from half field.
I gotta say, here you can just start the music and go shot, 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 because that was perfect. Bar down from half field. Those are the kind of shots that you want to see from this team, especially with the open nets. We see Moosemat pushing up a little bit too far, creating those chances, and they are capitalizing on it. Your Maw is looking strong.
Amazing play from Yerma at this point. They're just not letting the fact that the other team is on match point, they're just not letting it phase them at all. As we see Hibbs with a booming shot here, and Calzafate and shots in net, not able to get anything out of that.
Yay, Hips finally knows where the goal is. Woo! I mean, no disrespect to the man. These are high, intense, insane shots, and he finishes it off perfectly. But the pass was perfect. It was presented to him on a silver platter. Hibbs took it. He's got those jitters away finally, and is able to perform at the level that his team needs him, because he's the one in the right position. He's playing that well, and he needs to finish that. And here goes another one.
Moosemat needs to carry this momentum from that goal, and it doesn't seem like it's happening at this point, as Cash tried to clear it past Growly, but it wasn't able to do it, and Growly played it onto the backboard, but cleared by Cash, just missing that doink shot, and Noah playing it to the sideboard, but straight into the path of Growly, and Cash having to make the awkward save here, and Hibbs going for an air dribble. He might go for a flip reset here. He's got it past 2, but pardon me, but the ball's gone straight into the corner here. Hibbs could play into the middle, but he's beaten by Growly, and this defense from Yerma is holding so strong right now.
Oh, that touch might have been a bit unfortunate, because Hips was already waiting on the other side for that touch as well. And Cash kind of playing that momentum away there. So we see a couple of cracks here for Moosemat. They still have all the time in the world, and with nutty things like that, just the creativity, whatever happens, Cash finds an answer to whatever his car is in. And there we have Hips finishing it off after a great pass from Cash. We are tied up, and we have 1.5 minutes left.
This man has such a huge future in front of him if he continues to do shots like that. Cash with the amazing pass, and Hibbs just finishing it off. Amazing play, and Moose back in this game.
Yeah, they are definitely back and they are here to stay. They want to finish it in 4, and that was a good chance, but no Hibs in the right position this time. So Growly now on the other side of the field looking for that pass. This is going to be a game that is going to be hard to beat even in the finals.
Calzafate sending it a long way. That might bounce up on the corner, but it's not going to. And Hibbs missing the clear there, and Cash getting a demo onto Growly, and he's going to look to follow this ball himself. He's got a bump onto shots as well, so there's no follow-up, and the ball was put straight back into the Yermar offense. With 1 minute left, and we've still got a tie game. Shots coming off the backboard to make the clutch save. Growly looking for a flip reset, but no, not letting it happen at all there. Calzafate playing it into the middle now, but Cash just clearing it away, and Calzafate with an awkward hit, but shots just getting the hit from behind the defense there, and Cash almost seeming like he's not phased there. Oh no! Noah, it's not going in. It's just not going in when they need it the most, and Growly off the crossbar. The accuracy isn't there for either team when they need it now. Growly with a good touch. He's going to look to follow this up again. He plays it off the sidewall. 10 seconds now. Yamar with the offense, and a double commit there from Hibbs and Cash falling onto the ball, and the offense is now suddenly back in favour of Moose. The ball just bouncing wide, and they managed to keep it up. Noah going to play it onto the backboard, but Calzafate is there. He's going to drop it down, but Cash getting in the way, and we have third overtime in a row.
Cash had the boost there. He could have done something. He probably shocked himself that the boost spawned at the last second there. Cash now with a very good chance coming off the wall, has his flip. You don't know what happens. And okay, the kickoff stress is gone, but Noah Calzify with that save. This can go any which way, and it's all on the line for your maw.
Yeah, man, need to change the overtime favours here, as they have lost the last two. They need to win, or they are going home in the semi-finals. Cash passing it over to Noah. But Growly should be there to make the save now, and he does. He sends it a long way. Hids is there in the waiting zone, but he leaves it to Cash. And Growly with no boost manages to get a shot that's straight into the path of Hibbs, who plays it to the sideboard from Noah. With a good touch there, and Calzafate will bump onto Cash in midair, not letting the shot come through, but an awkward dunk there, and Cash playing it towards the net, but Calzafate sending it a long way. Hibbs is waiting, he sent it a long way as well. The pressure really starting to build up for both teams here.
I mean, both teams just bumping the ball back and forth, and it's who is going to have the nuttier play to finish this one off. Is it going to be your maw? Is it going to be Moosma? Which team is going to have that pop-off moment to get that goal to either finish the series off or we go to game 5? And I mean, I'm hoping for Cash to pop off, but I'm also hoping for game 5 because I want more of this Rocket League.
An awkward hit there from Growly, but Calzafate able to bail him out. Noah sending it a long way. Growly, I think, is sending it straight back, trying to send it into the middle, but Cash, I think it was, misses the ball, but Hibbs bails him out, sends it a long way, sends it to the sideboard. Cash gets a little extra sauce on it, and the shot just cleared away from shots, and Hibbs put it straight back into the middle, but Growly bumped up by Hibbs there, I think it was, and Cash bumped into the ball, and the ball's not gone where he expected it to, and Calzafate sends it over the shot, who goes for the goal, but it's not. And Growly plays the shot just wide, and Calzafate, the pressure really ramping up.
And here we go, another attack going back and forth. Already 2 minutes in this overtime. There seems to be no end in sight, and one of the teams is going to have to do something magical because both teams have a good defensive rotation up right now, and it's really one mistake the difference between which team is going to get that. Who is going to be able to finish their open net a little bit better? Because at some point we're probably going to see one of them happening again.
Now it hangs it a long way. Cash coming up clutch, able to make the save. Double commit from Yamali and Calzafate all on his own. He's beaten to the ball back. The defense is scrambling right now. Is Shot to be able to clear it away? Yes, he is. But Cash straight back on it. Growly misses the ball. And just like that, Moosma are in the grand finals.
Moosma in the grand finals, a teardrop. Growly just out of position to get the good touch. Feels Batman, but Moosma finishes this off with the last touch. Not the goals we were expecting, not the booming effect we were hoping for. It was a bit of a cringy ending goal, but to what a series. The only reason why that was just an unfortunate thing happening compared to the thing in that was expected in this game is that this game was high octane, high, just everything, high on fructose as well. This game was nuts and just cherries on top with beautiful plays. What a game we saw here, and we still have a finals to go.
This is why I love Rocket League. Series like this, back and forth so much. No teams, and it's just so enjoyable to watch and even better to commentate.
I gotta say, with all of that happening, GG's to both teams. So unfortunate. Growly making a few mistakes for his team there. Both teams fought well, and we saw pop-off moments with amazing shot from shots, of course, and just the nutty things Cash did. But we're gonna take a small break. We will be right back with the finals. So don't touch that browser. And just before we leave, I want to say to all of you, go to Matcherino, go fill in RC Weekly 07 as your coupon code. You don't even have to donate any of your own money. That brings 50 cents more to the prize pool, and that is what keeps these teams in these kind of tournaments. That's why we're getting this kind of insane games, because we can get that prize pool going. So do the right thing and add your 50 cents to that one as well. It's all just make an account. 50 cents are free, and you can just get them on that Matcherino page, so they have just a little bit more cash to play for. I've been Gavashian. This has been Yeast. We will be right back with the finals, and this was the RC Weekly. Next week there's more, but very soon there's going to be a finals.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky.
I can't find my way back to you until you make amends with the demons you've been through. And I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home. Until you find your way back home.
And hello and welcome back, everyone. Lovely to have all of you here. We are Rocket Core. This is the RC Weekly. We do it every week. I'm Gavastrian. I'm joined here by Yeast. Welcome back. We are hype. We are final time. Are you ready?
One more series to go. After that, with who the Week 7 champions are. Is it going to be Unicycle Club or is it going to be Moose Matt?
Yeah, and we saw Unicycle Club beating I Got the Part. We saw I Got the Part play very well on stream earlier. So both teams fought well. Unicycle Club made it past Aeriality, made it past I Got the Part, and it's now on for them to get past Cash and Matt Moose.
Yeah, Unicycle Club in the blue and Moose Matt in the orange. Let's get this final going. And then we see Moose Matt with the early offense and Karka able to get a cleaver straight into the path of Hibbs. It's not going to go in though as Fireman Jonas clears it away and Cash is going to take his time, gets it over Jonas. He's going to follow this again and Leonid, the only man left in there, but he was able to get the hit and allow his team to recover, although he was damaged there. Jonas beaten to the ball by Hibbs now, and Karka going to take the ball over his goal there. He's going to control it, gets it past Noah, but he's demoed, and Cash going for a double tap, and Leonid able to clear it away. That's what they need to do if they want to be able to stay alive in this grand finals.
Yeah, and we're already seeing both teams, or at least from what I'm seeing from Moose Matt, is that they're going on a little bit slower, a little bit less aggressive, and just taking their time a little bit, probably recovering as well from the last series, which was very nutty. And they're probably going to start warming up more and more. On the other side, we see Unicycle Club holding their own very well. There is a lot of pressure on their net already, so they need to find a way out of defense, but at least they're holding up the defense for now.
Yeah, sure. Unicycle Club doing really well to withstand this offense just coming out of this Moose Matt squad as we see Cash playing the ball towards Noah, who was on the backboard, and he did get the shot on target, but Karka was there and able to save it away. Cash going for a flip reset. He leaves it for Hibbs, but Jonas was there and able to save it. Now Leonid sends it a long way, but Hibbs leaves it for Cash to send it straight back into the Unicycle Club. You see Jonas leaving it for Karka to clear it away, but the ball's gone straight into him. He plays it into the middle, and Cash beats Leonid to the ball there. And Cash looking to take this into the middle. Cash taking his time, but Jonas not able to be beaten there as we see Hibbs putting the ball into the middle again, coming off the ceiling. He might take this himself, but it's cleared away. And this offense really starting to build up for Moose Matt.
Yeah, finally a sigh of release as Cash plays it a little bit away, but the pressure is all on Unicycle Club. But they are able to get through it though, and it's really a question on can they put on the same kind of pressure, or are they going to have to start like taking that pressure once again and look for those faster turnaround attacks, those counter attacks happening, and drops down. Cash able to play it away. Wasn't in to begin with, but it's looking like they do have chances, and with these kind of bumps and demos, they can start creating holes in the defense. They do. Leonid finishes off that one. They get the first goal after such a long extended modes of pressure.
Yeah, we're seeing Unicycle Club, they really started to pick up on offense as the game started to progress, and you see they start to get a lot more aggressive as they had a few demos before that goal, and it just inevitably led to the defense of Moose Matt just slowly breaking down, and then there was an open net for them to score into there.
That was a very interesting play away there from Karka, but it seemed to have worked. It slowed down the progress, and as I said, we need to see a breakdown of, or at least a beatdown of the offense for your mod to make sure that they don't get the kind of nutty goals they want. But the pressure finally is too much for them, and Noah able to finish.
Yeah, Moose Matt really starting to wake up now as we see Cash just grabbing that back boost and instantly turning and playing it off the backboard and leaving it for Noah to play it into the open net. And with 2 minutes left, we've got a tie game.
Yeah, let's go this tie game. Let's see how that one goes. The 50-50 is good, but Cash coming in takes his time, and what a chance once again. It is the nutty things that he do, and we're kind of starting to expect it, but good defensive modes here from Unicycle Club. It's still 1-1, it's all to play for, and Unicycle Club is looking like they are a contender for the prize pool here.
Yeah, we're seeing Cash slowly starting to wake up now, so we're starting to see him go into the air and off the ceiling a lot more now, but Jonas sending the ball to the furthest possible direction he can, right to the upper corner of the field, but it's cleared away now. Noah playing it onto the backboard, but Leonid able to clear away. He's gone awkward touch though, and Karka able to bail him out, playing it back towards Leonid, who pre-flips into the ball. Now Cash to the ceiling. He's got it past Jonas. And Karka able to make the save. That's his third of the game now. And Karka looks to follow this up again, but no boost. And Hibbs plays it into the corner, but where Cash is waiting, and he's managed to get the ball past Leonid in 1 minute left, and this can still go either way.
Yeah, definitely can still go either way. But you see the difference in playstyle here, with a good chance coming in here for Hibbs. Karka with the save. The difference in playstyle mostly indicative of the individual like efficiency with the ball, where you see Cash, Noah, and Hibbs just taking more control of the ball, while on the other side the team play here for Unicycle Club is just that much stronger. They are able to look for more passes, keep the ball control by playing it between their players, and it's a clashing of styles right now.
Yeah, we are seeing Cash go for these style plays, but it's just the defense of Unicycle Club getting up so quickly to not be able to allow him any chance to breathe now. 10 seconds left, and we've got the ball in the moose mat corner as Hibbs going to try to play it a long way, and there's Karka pre-jumping. He plays the ball under him, and the dunk off of Leonid, and we've got overtime in game one.
Yeah, there's good plays coming out of Unicycle Club. They are able to shut down those kind of nutty plays more often than not. It's just, can they keep this up for an entire series? Because that is what they need to get the win to happen. Because it takes a toll having to read somebody the entire time doing such nutty things.
Yeah, we see now Noah taking his time on the sidewall. He's going to get it. Leonid's left it for Jonas there, and he's managed to get it past Hibbs, and Cash is there to be able to try and clear away. He's managed to get rid of Jonas in the process, and Cash leaves it for Noah to take it off the sidewall. No boost either, but he's managed to get that middle boost. That's an awkward pinch. Karka having to awkwardly flip to be able to save that there, but Jonas puts it over one, and Cash is there to be able to get rid of any pressure here, and Cash going for it again. He might go for a double tap here, but it's cleared away again. This is exactly what the Unicycle Club need to do.
Yeah, and they're reading Cash's tendencies very well. Cash, a player that always wants to go over you, not under you, using that speed, using that skill to pop. It's a very interesting style for a back pass, but they are over-committing on going up, and if Cash can start reading that and go under the defender a little bit more, that's gonna like change the momentum in that regard. But on the other hand, we could see good adjustments coming in from Unicycle Club, because they are playing very strong now.
This is Moose Matt's fourth overtime in a row now, as they had 3 in the last series against Yama, and it seems like they're just starting to get used to this now as part of their normal game now, as we see Cash getting a good pinch from Noah, gonna try to pass Karka, but Karka getting a good dunk. He follows this up, and Cash able to make the save, and I don't know what happened here, but Jonas puts it in on the goal line, and Unicycle Club take game one.
Yeah, Cash not ready for that extra touch. Karka dropping that one through, and Fireman Jonas securing the goal there. Cash went for the desperation save as well as his teammate coming back for the rotation, and both of them not able to get a good touch on that. Drops in front of their net very awkwardly, and they're not able to save it. So the finish is there for Unicycle Club, and that's the kind of risky play that Moosma is doing. Like, their defensive rotation is strong because they have such good control of the ball. Like, once they get to the ball, they are able to go for it. But when they do not like get up close to the defender to be able to block or find 50s and outplay them in that way, they can sometimes be put in awkward positions because their rotation is not completely conventional. They don't have someone all the way back to make sure that those booming clears can always be sent back. All 3 players are moving quite far up and quite aggressive, and it works out for them almost all the time. It's just sometimes it falls down, and this time Unicycle Club find the mistake and punish it.
So yeah, we're just going to wait for the casters to ready up so we can get into game 2 now. And Karka was really that rock in defense, as you could see him having 5 saves compared to the rest of the team having 3 alone. So Karka really coming up clutch in this first game of the grand finals here.
Yeah, and Karkas showed us a lot of good play last series. We had him on stream as well, so just a player that knows when to step up and what to do. I've seen Fireman Jonas step up for his team in other weeklies before this, but Karka now showing that this is not a one-man team. We are together here, and the rotation and play together is impeccable.
Kickoff in favor of the Unicycle Club as we start off here, and Lena plays ball into the middle. Jonas is up, but he's not able to get anything out of the shot. Hibbs now coming off of the corner. He's able to get a good clear into the path of Noah, who drops it down. But Leonid able to get a save, and Jonas trying to follow up. He bumps the attacker out of the way here, and Karka now going to take this off the side wall, and Leonid in awkward position, but he's able to recover in time. He tries to flick it over one, but Hibbs, I think it was, not having any of it down. Leonid able to throw away with it straight into the path of Hibbs again. And Cash is up for this, back in that trustworthy dominance that he likes there, and we see Hibbs being dunked by Leonid, and Leonid bumped out of the way by Cash there, and Fireman Jones with the shot, but it's just not going to go in, and Cash completely stopping, letting Hibbs get the clear ball, and Unicycle Club really ramping up here.
That's a very interesting way of doing it. It could be a mind game for Cash. Oh, good chance here. Not able to finish that. Hibbs, this is an open net. Noah, open, get it in. No, they are not able to finish it. But I like the mind games here because almost goes in. We see Noah driving the yellow Dominus in the last game, and now it's Noah, or now it's Cash doing it. So they switched out card. So mentally you're like, okay, Cash is the dangerous one. You need to shut him down in some way, shape, or form. And them switching cars like that could throw off the defender. It could be a very interesting mind game here.
Cash on the stealing off of the pass. Oh my god, Cash. Almost got it. And his second shot from Noah's not gone in. That was almost amazing, but almost is not good enough in this grand finals.
Yeah, those kind of mistakes we saw in the semi-finals are still coming back to haunt them in the finals now. They've not cleaned up their shot selection and their precision in the shots. They're now leaving it open. No one using the post to save that one.
Yeah, the defense from both teams really starting to hold up here. It's just who is going to put a shot in first. As we see Jones getting a really good save here. No, playing it back into the middle and Karka up. But Hibbs beating him to the ball, and the defender just not able to get to the ball directly above his.
There is the redemption shot from Hibbs finally coming through. Leonid not able to save the one. There was still someone on net, so it is still looking like we need a better movement and offensive rotation from Moosemat. And right now they're not really creating that. But what a good bump, and Fireman Jonas able to capitalize on it.
Yeah, it's almost like the defense came to an entire stop here as Karka getting rid of Hibbs, and Noah just not in position to be able to read that shot, and almost instantly after the first goal, we've got a tied game.
Yeah, and those are the kind of tendencies you do see with Moosemat, is that they want to take control, they want to look for a small touch and then follow it up with an air dribble or a bigger touch for a pass. And once you start reading that, you just read the small touch. If you can't block it there, just bump the opponent, because they want to look for a second touch, and they're going to be thrown off if that doesn't happen, because they trust their teammates to be able to control that. They move forward very aggressively, and those are the kind of moments you can punish them on.
Yeah, we're seeing amazing amounts of offense from both teams here, as we're seeing Unicycle Club still following on that defend as soon as you can motto. As we're seeing, as soon as Cash or Hibbs go up, there's a defender up to try and block that, and that is just getting in the way of anything that Moosemat want to do here. So we're starting to see some passing plays come through and a double commit on net, but they were managed to get the save. Karka able to follow this up, he gets it past one. Leonid plays it onto the backboard, but Hibbs will be there to send it away, and Jones straight back onto the backboard. That's an awkward hit from Hibbs, but Cash able to recover in time, and all the pressure is effectively gone.
Yeah, the patience there for the defender just to wait. Oh wow, what an almost insane pass there. We are getting cautionary warnings of may contain nuts this RC final weekly, and we might run into them at some point.
Yeah, we see Cash just running through the entire defense here and managing to get the pass into Noah to just play it into the open part of the net, and Moosemat re-established their one-goal lead here.
Yeah, but now Movesmet needs to keep that lead and not have another defensive breakdown happen. So let's see what's happening in this next game as Leonid tries to pass it to a teammate off the wall, and they try to get that offense back up. Unicycle Club needing the goal.
Keeps passing up to Cash, but Cash playing a shot just wide. Now Noah going to try to follow this up himself, but Jonas taking his time, able to beat out the attacker there, and Leonid just sent to the moon there by Hibbs from the bump there, and Hibbs going to follow this up himself and place the ball into the middle, off the ceiling. And Jonas able to get enough of a hit onto it to get the clear, and Cash able to get the clear ball, and he's managed to get it past 2 as well, and Jonas left all on his own, but his teammates able to recover in time, and Jonas making the delayed flick save there, and 30 seconds left, and moves now with all of the offense as we see Hibbs putting in a dagger in this game by the looks of it.
Yeah, Hibbs wanting to finish this one off and make sure that they get this one. Not an open net, so the shot is apparently easier. But I gotta say, that offense there from Cash and Noah looked a bit shaky because Cash had all the chances in the world to just get out a good pass, make sure that ball was there, or Noah could start looking for a bump on the last defender, but neither of these happened. The shot from Cash was a bit weak, and those are going to be the kind of mistakes that can start costing you if you make those a little bit too much, not on the same line there, and just having to find a way to get through that. They're probably going to be taking this one. Noah's already on the back wall of the offense celebrating this one, apparently.
Yeah, Noah just enjoying the game while he's playing it, as we see Hibbs able to... Well, he didn't even need to do anything there as the shots went wide, and after game 2, we've got a tied series.
Yeah, the tied series is here. We're going to game 3 with still all the play for either team still looking for that is now looking for that magical moment where they get to match point, where they are able to play for everything and relieve some of that pressure. Because if you are this closely matched and both teams have some mistakes and have some things that can happen, at any point your psyche, your concentration could break, and that could be it. That could be the moment you give it away. So you want that extra win. And this next game, it's not all to play for exactly, but it is going to decide a lot of what is happening in the rest of this series. And there is a prize pool on the line. So both teams are probably going to fight tooth and nail to get that in their pocket.
Yeah, for sure. Like, this game, I'd say is the most crucial, because whoever wins this moves on to tournament point, you know? Like, they want to win this. They join for fun, but there's also a prize pool. This is what keeps these high-level teams here. So you contributing on Matcherino, just putting in RC Weekly 07 to add an extra 50 cents, that could attract another big team, you know, some extra content for us to cast and for you to watch. But looking into game 3, who do you think is going to take it?
I'm not completely sure. It's really I think it's going to be really dependent on the first goal here. Usually games get decided in the first goal. We're just going to see if we have another switching cars. We do not, so that's cool. But who's going to get the first goal? Who's going to get the first bit of momentum? And from there, we can start building on a good defensive rotation to make sure that they do not give up that lead.
Yeah, we're seeing Unicycle Club with some early offense here, but it's cleared away by Moose almost instantly, and this offense, this aggression, from Moosemat is really starting to become effective for them, as they're starting to open up the defense and they're getting a lot more chances through that they want. So we see Noah getting a good hit here, is played into the corner, but Leonid sends it a long way, and Hibbs is there waiting, but no boost, so he's just going to boom it away, but Cash is already up and waiting. Parker catching the ball, he's going to flick it over Noah, and Jonas is up, but Hibbs beats him to the ball, gets the save. And he's also got the dunk off of the other Unicycle Club player there, and the offense really starting to build up from both teams here.
Yeah, I love the little 1-2 play that we saw there from Moosemat. It was not enough to get past the last defender, but that's the kind of thing that's happening here. Like, you can get a good play to outplay one opponent, but these guys are so quick, and there's going to be a second and a third one there to be able to play past. So you need those extra touches. And right now, Moosemat can't find them, but Cash is looking for them.
Cash is going crazy at this point. He just wants another nutty goal. That's it. Right, that would get him rolling. That would really put his team on that on the front foot at this point, as we see Jonas leaving Cash to play the ball towards this corner, and Karka's going to try to clear this away, but Cash getting in the way, and Hibbs getting a dunk off of Leonid, and Jonas beating Noah to the ball here, and Cash being sat on by Jonas there, not given any chance to breathe there, and the ball just sent straight away from Cash there, and Karka able to... He actually leaves it for Jonas there, and Jonas gets a +1. He's going to follow this himself. He gets the flick, he gets the dunk off of the backboard as well, but nothing major comes out of it, and it's cleared away by Moosemat.
I gotta say, I love the idea that Unicycle Club's like, oh wait, you want to be able to run for the ball and you want to go for the next touch? No, we're just blowing you up. So Demo's coming in now, but here we have Nuttiness, almost a double flip reset. Cash, what is your next move? Like, what is going on in that like strange brain of his that he can come up with these kind of plays?
They're going for a flip reset whenever they see the chance to get it at this point. Mainly Cash and Hibbs is... It's a 2v2 now. It is a 2v2 now. Let's see who's better at the 2v2s here, as we see Hibbs playing it over Leonid, and Hibbs doing all the work by himself.
I love the respect. I love it.
Moosemat taking the lead here, crucial at this point now. And
leaving the rule one.
You have to respect it.
Oh, that is amazing. I mean, it worked out for one of the teams, didn't so much for the other. It's still all to play for. 2 minutes are left, and yeah, I think a 2v2 scenario comes in great for Moosemat, because they're the team that has the nuttier players, the nuttier play options. So having 2 players still means they have more options than than another 2 team that doesn't have the same kind of insanity that can happen from even a single touch.
Yeah, for sure. We're seeing some more aggression starting to come out from this Unicycle Club, as we're seeing them go for more demos, starting to leave the ball, really, and go for some demos, which is a bit questionable, as we see 2 players just pre-jumping there from the Moosemat squad. I don't know what they were doing there, but if it works, it's right, I guess. But you know, Kids sending the ball a long way, and Karka with an awkward touch, and Leonid not able to recover in time. Heartbreak.
Yeah, this could be the part where the team starts falling down just a little bit and not looking as great as they wanted it to be. I mean, there's still one more game to play for. It's not over just yet. Still, it's 1 minute left. 2 goals can easily happen. Team can come back with this, but it is looking so good, and I believe Moosemat is just vibing right now and just chilling and doing their thing, and that's when they become dangerous, because when they are chill, they are going to show you some very nutty things.
Yeah, Moosemat really just starting to have fun, trying to go for these cool playstyles, as we see Hibbs just playing it in off the post. He's just enjoying life here off the misplay from Jonas there.
Yeah, just tapping that one in, getting the finish, and securing up this game. This one is going to be over. This one is going to be done and dusted with 45 seconds left on the timer. We're not going to see a lot of nutty things happening. Or never mind. Maybe we are. Fireman Jonas starting the comeback.
Yeah, we see Leonid missing the shot, and both players on defense for Moosemat just whacking the wall, and it's just completely messed up their momentum, and they're not able to get to that ball in time. 40 seconds left. This comeback is more than doable, as we see the defense of Moosemat almost just completely missing the kickoff on purpose there.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, what a game we have, and what a nutty moment. I gotta say that it still looks like either team could take this. With 20 seconds left, of course, this game might be over. But the series is not. There's still one more game to play at least, and that is all up to Unicycle Club to get back in this, to make sure they can finish this one off, because they look good, but Cash and his crew right now look better.
Yeah, championship point for Hibbs, Cash, and Noah. Moosemat, they are on championship point. If they win this, they take home the title of RC Weekly 7 champions and the small prize pool that comes along with it.
I mean, I would love if we could get Psyonix that far that we could actually give away titles to winners. Like you can ride around in an RC Weekly title. Sadly enough,
eat your heart out.
yeah, man. I mean, they're gone. We're here. We should be doing this. But wow, it's all on Unicycle Club to find an answer for the efficiency that we are seeing here from Musma K. They just know how to get more out of their ball. They just know how to use their boost a bit better. They get that one extra touch, and that means that as a defender, you have to play either super aggressive and make sure that after that first touch, you are on them almost right away, or you need to wait so far back that you're giving them so much space to do these nutty things that you have no room left to defend anything.
Yeah, for sure. Now, as we see Karka with an early shot and Noah able to make the save and taken out of the pitch for his efforts there. And Leonid missing the ball, but so did Hibbs there. And Noah with pre-flip. He's bumped out of the boost. I don't know if he wanted to get there or not, but Karka dumped by Cash now. And Cash gonna leave Leonid to take the shot. He plays it on target, and that's a really good shot there from Leonid.
That is the kind of start they want for this game 4. They are looking down the barrel of the gun and they say, nah, we're blocking this bullet. We're going into game 5. And this is the start you want. There's a lot more time to play, and there's a lot more nuts that can happen on this field. And this, Noah looking for the boost. Heads up thinking. Not enough to get it past the defender, but it's still looking very good.
Yeah, it's almost like Cash gave Leonid a bit too much respect there as he let him do his thing, almost thinking it wasn't going to go in. And that, I don't know what happened here. It's almost like they just completely crumbled in defense here.
Yeah, Noah getting a very good touch. Leonid not expecting the dunk to happen and having to scramble back, being in a very awkward position, not able to get a touch on that ball. And Noah reads the play very well. Noah is a flashy player, has shown a lot of flash, but has also been the player to chase down the ball, like the workhorse of this team. Not only looking for the flash, but also just making sure that at any point you need to be on your toes, because Noah could come in for a bump, no one could come in for a demo or a dunk, and just show you that you can never sit on your laurels and take a breather.
Yeah, for sure. This team isn't just going to let up simply, as Jonas with capitalizing on a mistake in the defense of Moosemat here is Cash with an awkward hit taking it away from Hibbs there, and Fireman Jonas re-establishes their one goal.
Yeah, they get the 1 goal lead back after just a very horrible defensive mistake there. I mean, even the best of players can make mistakes. It is okay, but this is good, looking like a very good chance to get ahead, because 1 goal I don't think is enough for Unicycle Club to feel safe.
This is the Unicycle Club we've been waiting 4 games to see, as we see Cash with a good shot off the sidewalk, but Jonas able to recover in time and make the save, and it was with an awkward hit there, leaving Leonid with a free clear, and he's going to look to take the shot, and it's just off the crossbars there. Karka playing it onto the backboard again, but Hibbs is there first clear away, and he gets an awkward hit towards Cash. Accidentally played it all the way back by the looks of it, but Noah seemingly bumped Jonas there. This game is going all sorts of nuts at this point.
Yeah, and we can see the kind of desperation plays from both teams happening as well. They are just throwing everything in the kitchen sink at it, and that's a good chance there. But Karka has to be that last defensive man. Karka showing us that defensive prowess we've had. Good pass coming out, and defense is there. It is all to play for, and Hibbs is looking to have some fun.
Yeah, Hibbs, he's doing the flips to get the momentum without spending his boost. That's definitely what you meant to do there. You can easily tell there is Karka looking to go off the ceiling now, starting to show this Moosemat squad who is the boss of going off the ceiling, because we haven't seen Cash do that much nutty stuff this game, and Leonid going to put the ball onto the backboard, but he's not going to be able to follow it, and Cash gets a good clear. Jonas, no boost, however, not able to put the ball back into the middle, but Karka is, however. He gets the shot, and it's a 2-goal game.
Yeah, defensive breakdown once again on the side of Moosemat. Karka dodging the bump. It's kind of unexpected there. That probably would have if that would have worked. Noah moving up that far to touch that ball to push it back forward into the blue half would have been the right choice. But with that bump missing, you just put yourself in such an awkward position. And I think it might be a little bit of like fault of your own success. You think everything's going right, we are vibing, we're doing well, and you don't expect anyone to miss anything or make any mistakes, and that can cost you.
Yeah, mistakes do happen, and if more of them happen in this higher level play, that is going to burn this either side down to the ground at this point, as we see Hibbs trying to play it softly off the backboard into Cash, who's managed to beat out 2, and Hibbs going for the shot. And with 1 minute 44 left, this is a 1-goal game.
And it's these kind of extra touches that make good teams like into the better teams. Knowing that you're going to beat your opponent, you're going to be that little bit quicker, putting it into a favorable enough position for your teammate to go for it. Not looking for a shot because the shot would have been too slow, but knowing that you can get a good pass there. There's still 1 goal difference between these two teams, and Moose Matt, if they want to take this, they need to finish 1 more goal off and then take it into overtime, or it's going to be all for Unicycle Club to stay in this and to go to game 5.
1v1. Yeah, it was a momentarily 1v1 there as Hibbs versus Karka, and Karka was able to make the save and clear it away, and Karka with a quick hit onto his backboard there. No one on either side able to capitalize on that, and the ball's just gonna take its time to come down here, and Jonas taking out Cash, and Hibbs taking out Jonas at this point. Now Noah, taking this past 1, and he's tried to get the bump onto Jonas, but it's not come through. Cash missing the ball, 1 minute left, and still the 1-goal deficit.
I like that Hibbs is playing that enforcer role. You have one of those stars, those players that can do any kind of nutty thing with Cash. You're gonna have people wanting to hunt him down, shut him down, put him down on the floor. And they have an enforcer like Hibbs that's there like, if you hit my man, I hit you back. And we see this going really heavy into any kind of storyline we can see. Both teams are fighting it out in this Rocket Core finals.
Yeah, slight double commit there, and we've got a Rule 1 on the backboard. That is the best thing I've ever seen. So we see Cash now going for the double tap. The Rule 1 has been broken, unfortunately. Cash dunked by Karka there, and the ball's cleared away now. No, with a good dunk. 10 seconds left now. Hibbs beaten to the ball, but Cash putting it back into the middle. Hibbs going for the shot. He's going to go for the double tap, but it's not going to go in. Leonid going to try to play this away as far as possible. Linux sitting on the ball, and we are going to game 5.
Oh man, game 5. Are we going to see another game 5 overtime happening on stream? These games have been so close every time, and I gotta say, if that Rule 1 was broken, it was probably from Unicycle Club. Like, not throwing shade at them, but for them, it's tactically smarter to break the Rule 1 because they are stronger in the 3v3 than they are in the 2v2, because the 2v2 with such explosive players, like, one of these people can outplay 2 people but not 3. But if you outplay 2 people in a 2v2, then yeah, there's nothing left. Like, there's no way to get past there's no way to really defend that if you only have 2 people there.
Nope. Seems like we might be having a server reset here as everyone's leaving the game. Yep, we're just going to reset the server, get everything sorted, and then we'll get back at you with this grand final game 5. How much pressure does it add, the fact that the final game, if you win, you take everything?
If you let that go to your head, if you let that affect your game, things could look so much worse for you. So I think both of these teams are trying to get that one out of their minds and just focus on the game at hand. If you still want these players to play for a bigger prize pool, you can still go to the link, the Matcherino link, and add RCWeekly07 as your coupon code, and it'll automatically add 50 cents to the prize pool without you having to pay anything.
Yeah, it's free money, you know. If these players are getting more money, then there's going to be bigger teams wanting to come, you know, as we see, again, Unicycle Club with the early offense. This has happened every game so far. Leonid taking Cash out of the equation, which is what they're going to need to do if they want to have any chance of bringing this game home. As Cash back in the Octane again, and he's managed to beat out all 3 defenders there, and it's the move.
It's one of those moments where you notice that backboard defense is so important when you have prolific players like Cash and Noah that can read that backboard like it was the back of their hand, and you need to have a touch very quickly. So when you are when you're out of boost, when you are in an awkward position, you're not able to finish that. That becomes so dangerous. So it's very well played, and yeah, early advantage to Moose Matt, but I gotta say it's still looking very strong because such aggressive plays coming out right now from Unicycle Club.
Yeah, we're seeing so many demos come out mainly from Moose Matt at this
That's
point,
it.
but Unicycle are able to get some demos, and as we see again with Moose Matt getting a demo, and what a play! Jonas just leaving it to Leonid to be able to re-establish this equal pegging game. It's not even been a minute yet.
Oh my lord. I think what we're seeing here is just domination, like just anger mostly from Unicycle Club. They're like, okay, we took them to game 5, we're going to be winning this one, and they are looking for bumps, they're looking for demos, they're looking for risky plays. They're not risking everything, it's a soft risk, not a hard risk, but they are throwing out everything to get this advantage, to get back in this, to take this fight and win the prize pool.
Hibbs again missing an open chance there, really. Is Karka now up? He's going to send it a long way. He might try to follow this himself, but he leaves it for Noah. Noah plays it towards the sidewall, but Jonas was waiting there, and Hibbs, he's managed to get it past 1, but Karka was there in time, and he's managed to clear it away, but Cash, I think, is sending it straight back into the middle, and awkward double touch there from the 2 players on Unicycle Club here. As we see Hibbs going up, he's going to do some weird spinny thing as he's trying to bait out the defense, but it's not working. This Unicycle Club is really holding strong.
Definitely, and another save coming in, but the pressure is becoming a lot now. So one more mistake is needed. We saw another open net, nobody able to counter for that one. Cash with the entire goal to aim on and puts it top corner to finish that one off.
This is why Cash has all of the talk right now. He is one of the most prolific players in this entire pro scene right now. As you can see him with shots like that, just the positioning of the ball where he shoots is just amazing. As whoever has him in the future is really going to go places.
Definitely, I think he already has a decent sign up for a team. Not completely sure, but if nobody has, someone should, because this is the kind of talent that you want on one of your teams. Somebody to be able to take that extra step, make that extra touch, and throw off your defense, because normal rotation against the best of the best is not going to work. You need that extra spark, and Cash is one of those players that is showing us that he can do it.
Yeah, Karka with a good redirect there, placing it into the bottom corner, but it was saved there. Leonid playing it high, causing a double commit out of this Moose Matt squad. It's a 2v1 at this point. Leonid getting the airdrop, he's going for the bump, and this is why people are saying this is the most unstoppable play in the game right now.
Well, it's not truly unstoppable. There are ways, but when you see one player coming at you and him faking the bump while the other one does an actual air dribble bump, that's where things become super hard. And Hibbs probably low on boost, not able to get high enough to get over the bump and still play that ball away. But being left alone like that, it's got to feel bad, and you kind of hope your teammates to be able to back you up at points like that.
Cash dropping the ball down, but Karka is there to clear it away. He's going to dunk Hibbs here, but Hibbs gets, pardon me, but Hibbs gets the better of the play there, and Jonas playing the ball away straight into the path of Leonid, who sends it farther straight into the path of Hibbs again. Leonid with the pre-flip into the corner, but Hibbs was there to be able to clear it, to put it straight back in the middle, and Jonas sends it a long way, and it's put back into the Unicycle Club half there by Noah, and Cash coming off the ceiling. This is a scary sight to see when Cash is on the ceiling there.
Yeah, because you know the kind of nutty things you do. But Noah is not going to be a slouch and tries to finish it off as well. Not as clinical. Was a good chance, but maybe this one can be finished. Karka playing that one away, and Cash trying to keep control of the ball there.
Well, the amount of saves and amazing defense we're seeing, this could be the next goal wins the entire championship at this point, as Jonas passing it into Karka, but the shot is just wide now. Hibbs looking to beat Jonas to the ball, which he's managed to do at a second attempt there. He sent it across the face of the goal, and He gets a demo on Parker as well to relieve some of the pressure. Cash sends it a long way. Jonas with an awkward hit into the path of Noah, who's gonna miss the second hit there, and he's just trying to get in the way of Leonid, not allowing that hit to come through. But it's still managed to come through in 1 minute left, and the defense is really starting to scramble now.
Yeah, they need to get a good clear. They need to get that ball away, that breathing room, to get some boost, to get back into position. 30 seconds left, and we're looking at overtime, but Karka wants to say, no, we want this to be over, and the attack is now on for Unicycle Club. They try to finish it, not able to do it just yet. With 25 seconds left, there is no chance for either team to walk away unbruised. This is going to go down to the edge.
Hibbs sending it a long way. He's going to look to follow this himself. No boost. He goes for the pinch. But Parker able to make the save. 5 seconds left. The miss. The Cash coming up clutch again, bailing Noah out. And unless the ball hits the ball here, we have game 5 overtime.
Oh man, we are going to overtime. The last bit of play we're going to be seeing here, and the ball is good. It bounces. It goes in. Leonid finishes it off after good kickoff, and they are your winners. Congratulations to Unicycle Club. You have won RC Weekly 07.
What an upset. That's all I can say, really. That was amazing play from the Unicycle Club all the way through this bracket. They never looked down when they were losing, and they come back from 2-1 down here to be able to bring home the title of RC Weekly 07.
Yeah, I gotta say, these things happen, but we saw good fight, good play coming out of both teams. It's just Unicycle Club on the day just got that little bit better of a touch on the kickoff. And this is why I keep saying, teams, start practicing your kickoff. It's the only thing you can easily practice. Do it. You don't want to lose an entire tournament over it. You did it here, but I gotta say, both teams fought well. Was lovely to see the kind of nutty goals all these players can come up with, and all these teams. So to everyone, GGs, I would say. And do you have any words for us after this nutty finals?
Not really, no. It's just thanks for having me, you know. It was amazing to be here. Follow my Twitter, you know. Just gotta get the plug in there, and we hope to see you here next week for the RC Weekly 8 tournament.
Yeah, and with these kind of players, you do want to sign up for next week, because this is the way you can get better. This is the way you can fight against the best teams that are in the bubble scene right now. Here, the RC Weekly, next week's going to be another one. You can sign up, get yourself a team, get back in there. You never know how high the prize pool can go, but it can go very, very big. I gotta say, I was Gavastrian. This was Yeast. You can find him wherever, or on Twitter. So find him there. You can find myself there as well. Our Rocket Core, you can find him there as well. Blitz League was our manager here with Kevster. Cherry Sir was on the buttons and helped us out a lot as well. We're now going to be hosting ECC, where you will find me again. Yes, my job's not done yet. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you again next week. We were RC Weekly, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Jack it up.